What's up, everyone? Beastmode back here with our third stream at this point.
Number three, baby. Here
Number
we are.
That's right. So tonight we got another special event. We have the second tournament in the Beast Mode Circuit Series, and we got again another tournament stacked with the pro players here. Just looking at the bracket really quick. We have Yomiro, a very good Gladiator Beast player, has topped other events in the past, right? With Glads, I believe.
Uh, RBET one with Diva Hero. And
Oh,
then yeah, with Glads, I believe.
okay, we have Hydro Pump again. Obviously, he doesn't need any introduction. We have 10 Foot back again. Chico just got second at Deck Devastators. We have Matt K. I actually played him at Deck Devastators. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see what he was really playing because he didn't draw well, but he went 6-2, so decent player there. Lane's back for all the fame and glory. We actually have last week's winner back in the tournament again, Ryanide. We have Guts, and he's here for the no guts, no glory right there. And we got the Ice Queen. She's back again. Karina, frog player typically. Fitz, he's a really good player in general. I don't know what he's playing tonight. Do you have any idea, JG?
No, I don't. I haven't talked to any of these people, so
Okay.
I just know that they're playing. That's all I can tell you.
We have D2. I think he's on Diva Hero and Arteros, if I'm saying that right. I might not be saying that right, but um, I gotta mute my own stream here because there we go. So another stack tournament, 16 players, single elimination, free to enter. If you guys want to play, join the Discord server, which I posted in the chat. And 8 o'clock this tournament starts, so we have about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna let people flow into the stream, hopefully. JG,
Yes.
we got people
Yeah.
here.
So we are live. I'm
Okay,
not
good.
seeing anybody. I'm not seeing anybody in yet. There was a discussion in our server the other day regarding the deck entry, because there is a stipulation for entry that you cannot play a toxic deck, what we deem to be toxic.
Correct.
So do you care to explain to the viewers exactly what your definition of quote unquote toxic is?
Sure, just for clarification. So the whole point of this whole like tournament series that we're doing here, first off, the Discord server is just meant to be like a chill place for people to get together, talk competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, but like in a nice, happy environment, more or less, because a lot of the environments can be toxic sometimes, and you have a lot of the quote unquote pro players of the game, a lot of egos and stuff like that. So kind of leaving this Discord to just a hangout spot. There's already 100 players in it. And the whole idea was like the tournament series to kind of go along with that, because a lot of people play this game just to enjoy themselves, myself included. And sure, I do well at events and I take pride in that, but I also just like to have a good time. So I want this tournament to be competitive, but I also don't want people to feel like they're wasting their time watching certain decks or matches. And what I mean by toxic is there's a first turn kill frog deck that takes 10 to 15 minutes a turn. I
Right,
I don't
right,
want to just like ban decks because like I know people enjoy playing that, but in generally most people don't want to sit here on a Friday night at 8 p.m. after their long day and watch a 15-minute frog combo deck. It's just not fun. And personally, I don't like playing against a deck, and I don't find any enjoyment of watching that. So I don't want to put however many people happen to watch this stream or VOD through sitting through that round in. Let's say that frog deck makes it through 4 rounds of this tournament. We're gonna have to see that 3, 4 times. It's just not something I want to do. So that's like
right,
that would be toxic, right?
right,
No interaction. Final countdowns. Another deck. Sure, you sit there for 10 turns and the opponent literally just stops your battle phase so they don't die. Is that fun
right.
to watch? It's not interactive, right? So I think most people who play this game understand what a toxic uninteractive deck is. I don't really need to define it. I think if you ask 10 people who play this game, you would probably get 5 decks, between all of them that are pretty much the same. They all say pretty much the same, 3, 4 decks, whatever that may be. Burn, a lot of people. I didn't outright ban burn. I don't find it very interactive, but um, really, I would
It's
say,
up there.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
up there. It's Frog first turn kill right now, where you don't even get a turn to play, and like Final Countdown, which is running around. I prefer to not see like burn decks, as I don't think that they're the most interactive. But I didn't like put a hard ban on a burn deck. Maybe there's
Right,
one
right.
that comes through and is like extremely boring to watch, and then we just don't have it come back in the tournament again or whatever. But I want people to be able to play what they want to play, but I also don't want to put everybody through nonsense. If that's clear.
Right. Well, no, it is clear. And, like we were talking about yesterday, we don't like playing against decks like Dragon Turbo and Gladiator Beasts because those are just toxic too, right? But at the same time, those have merit because they're actually topping events and you are allowed to like essentially play, right? The
Yeah,
decks you can win still.
absolutely.
So
We find them
go ahead.
toxic because they just like beat our deck, right? With Dragon Turbo
Right.
can be very uninteractive, but like there are actually cards that you can play to stop the deck and like actually, and if they don't kill you in one turn, which the deck doesn't do often, it's an interactive back and forth game, right? Same
Yes.
thing with Gladiator Beasts. Like it's not a fun deck to happen that you have to play against. Like me personally, I don't like playing against it because the deck I play it just beats. But
Yep.
at least there's counterplay, there's interaction with the deck. So I would never ban those decks from the tournament or anything like that. Really, right now it's just like the frog, and a lot of tournament, or organizers who are trying to figure out these tournaments are trying to figure out a way where people can play decks but also have tournaments finish in a timely manner. And the frog deck is always the topic of discussion, right?
Oh, for sure, for
It
sure.
it is like, how do you do it? You
Yeah.
put like time rounds in or turn time, and in this situation where we're just not going to deal with it because, like I said, a 16-person tournament. It's on a Friday night. We're trying to get this done by 11 p.m., which last week was just about 11 p.m. We don't get all day, so that's what we're going to do. Um, and right now we got people kind of rolling in. JG, anything else?
No, I was just going to say, honestly, for a 16-person event, that's a little bit inconsiderate. As some of our teammates have, we were discussing, it's a little inconsiderate to show up with the deck like that and just, waste everybody's. I mean, I don't want to say waste everybody's time, but essentially, there are channels where you can go watch the deck do what it does, and you don't have to bring it here. So
Yeah,
that's my take on it. Definitely not singling anybody out. It's just, it's our tournament, so that's how we want to run it. That's the end of the story.
yeah, I think that's fair, and so far everybody's been very understanding of it. Nobody's been upset, and they understand. A lot of people playing these decks, they understand that too, right? So
Yes. Yes.
everything has been good to go. We're about 8 o'clock. We're gonna start off this tournament very soon. If you would, JG, could you just hit up the Discord, let everybody know that we are live and we are about to start round one, and Manatee can roll that
Yep.
for us if you would.
It
Thank you.
looks like they are starting the seating right now.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you could just
So
send out a blast so everybody can come to the stream who wants to watch, and we are answering questions, chilling.
all right.
If I could play music without getting slapped with copyrights, I would.
Let me reach out to our moderator real quick, and then we should be good to go. I'm gonna let him know that we're streaming.
Yes, we're live. So, or you can just you can add everybody that we're live because if they care. Some people get
Okay.
upset by that, but I don't know.
All right. I was gonna ask him to do that since we're.
Either way, that's fine. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
If
Yep.
Unfortunately, I still only have one monitor. I know I keep saying that, and if I pull it up, like everybody's gonna watch me deal with Discord right now rather than get ready for the
Yeah.
tournament.
Understood. Yeah. Understood.
So
Looks like we got somebody here. GYBU, how you doing? So the lunatic has a question. So I have a question about priority. Okay, what's your question?
I got the bracket up here for those who care. Like I said, we got some big name players
Also, hi.
again.
Hi. By the way, everybody, this is JG here.
Yes.
I know we didn't introduce.
Sorry.
But no, it's all right. Beastmode's my teammate and personal friend, so he wants me on the stream. So here I am back again.
Back again.
Also, hi. So looks like he's typing out his question here about priority. I don't know if this is a question about like more people the better. Okay.
Got about 14 people watching. Let's see if we can get up to. I think last week we had nearly 40 people watching, so we'll see if we can get it up there this week.
Yep.
So I haven't seen this. I don't think we've started quite yet. We should be there.
Yeah. Yep. Manatee is our moderator, rather, is letting everybody know that we are streaming, and it looks like we got pairing. So let me go down here and see what we got.
Alrighty, we're rolling, y'all.
Give me 1 sec.
So I think this week we featured Hydro Pump like round one. I'd like to maybe get somebody else in the spotlight this week.
Yeah, for sure, for
That
sure.
that bracket that round eight or match eight Fitz in Yomiro looks like that's going to be fire.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
kind of into that. I think.
Yeah, we didn't see either of those players in the tournament last week, so we've got a couple, well, a few repeats here. So
Yeah.
that was something that was discussed in the server earlier too, regarding pass downs. Some if the same person wins, back to back to back events every week, how are we going to handle that? Um,
Yeah.
is that something that you
Well,
know?
I haven't put much thought into it. We
Okay,
haven't
okay,
had an issue yet, so I don't think it's an issue. We'll figure out a way. I want people to be able to play, so if the same people end up getting in the tournament, like it's first come first serve. So if you want to play, you got to be ready when we drop when the signups open, which was like what 5:45 ish, 6 o'clock
yep,
Eastern. So you got to be ready. The tournament filled up pretty quick this time. I think we had the 16 players within about an hour probably this time.
yeah,
I suspect next week it'd probably be even quicker. The server's growing, and unfortunately, right now we're really, 16 players seems to be about the most we can get done in a reasonable amount of time on a Friday night. Down the road, maybe we're able to do more. Maybe we move it to a Saturday night. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it and haven't, right now it's too early to tell. So
for
um,
sure.
we will see what happens
Hey,
today.
all right, so I don't mean to cut you off there, but we've got Fitz and Yomiro streaming. It looks like Fitz is on. I'm assuming it's Flamvell Zombies because I do see a Fire Dog and a Magician in the Graveyard, and he's known for playing the deck.
Why can't I find
Yomiro,
him? Oh no.
you'll find him. Yomiro is on Glads.
Okay, I'm like sitting here waiting for the match. All right, sorry y'all. Here we are.
Yep,
We're in.
we are in. So
We are here.
good showcase of two people that we did not see last week, as I previously mentioned. But
Indeed.
two very strong players, two very, very good players. Yomiro is a loyal Gladiator Beast player, as of recent, at least.
Oh yeah, he is he's a beast with glads. But Fitz is on Flameville, so that's gnarly. I'm kind of rooting. Fitz is a really good player, and I always like pick the cool decks or the underdogs. That's what I always go for. So right now I'm hoping for Fitz, right? Because he's on Flameville. You don't really see that win often.
See, I'm pretty sure it's the Flamel Zombie deck that he likes. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he if he
So,
wins it today, maybe we'll be playing that next week at the RBET series.
well, yeah, we're gonna need to see it win, and then we'll make that draw that conclusion. But that would be sweet. It would be really sweet. But obviously, having a Stardust here so early in the game is huge for Fitz because that deck, Gladiator Beast rather, has a very difficult time dealing with that card. Obviously, as most people know.
Yeah.
Um, Probably some sort of D prison set or something from Yomiro to deal with it. It looks like we see a Book of Moon here from Fitz.
A Book of Moon. Book of Moon's everywhere right now. I don't know if any of you guys have checked out Fraser Smith's video. I think he posted last week or so. He was talking about Book of Moon and DD Warrior Lady. It seems to be like all of a sudden everybody's on 2, 3 copies of these cards.
Yeah, definitely. Um,
So we shall see. Oh, we got a Rekindle in play, which is gnarly. This is like the best play in the deck, right?
why
Uh,
does everybody hate Glads? Because they pretty much just, it feels like sometimes when you play against a deck, there's just no way of you winning because they summon if you go second against them and they summon a Gladiator Beast and they set 5 and they have a Chariot set, they just loop their Chariot endlessly. It becomes, yeah, it's pretty toxic after a while. To be completely honest. Um, but I do think you have to be, you still have to know how to play the deck very well. You have to be a good pilot.
yeah, because sometimes that deck, it's not a matter of like skill per se, because sometimes you just don't have an out to stop an attack, and then you just lose the game because of it. Not because you played poorly, but because the way the deck works is obviously relying on attacking and gaining advantage that way, and sometimes you just can't stop the attack, and the game just starts rolling out of control for you. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. That's why I think people feel
Yeah.
like you feel nervous when you're playing against it because the first couple turns really just decides the game. I feel.
Yeah, it's all about positioning, right?
Yeah,
Definitely with that deck.
definitely.
If you lose your footing, it's like riding a bike down a hill or something. If you start going too fast and you lose control, it just only gets worse from there.
Oh, we have that's
Another
right. Snack
Stardust.
saying second rekindling. That's like busted in this deck. You resolve multiple rekindling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
soul
see how you
charge
lose.
basically.
And Stardust is literally like the best card against Gladiator Beasts. You just summon it and you don't even have to attack. You just keep it on the board. They can't play.
Yeah, I will say that's probably one plus about the Flamvel engine in the zombie deck is that it gives zombies a better matchup against Glads for sure. Having the beat stick and Fire Dog to run over all the guys
True.
and being able to just spam out a Stardust. Uh, that's something that our deck can't really do as efficiently, I would say.
Correct. I would agree. Let's go, y'all. Like the stream. Oh, we don't get many in here today. Usually we had two hefty streams tonight. We're down a little bit here.
Yeah, they're gonna start rolling in. Trust me.
Coming in for the goods, right?
Juan Zapata, is that JZap? Like the stream for the algorithm chat. Let's get the Edison YouTube mainstream. LOL. I agree. I think that's JZap. Another good Gladiator Beast player. Thank you
Yes, I
for that.
lost to him the other day, actually.
Unfortunate.
Oh, we got a shrink in the damage step. That's gnarly.
Solemn from Fitz.
Does Fitz really even care about that though? Like, what does he tag out to? Am I missing something here?
Yeah. That's a good question. There could be. He does have a bestiary in the graveyard. So if there's some sort of like Gyzeris and a chariot set, it could do something. But
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's what he's got to have a chariot, right? That's probably what it is.
yeah.
So,
So it looks like Yomiro is on multiple shrink based on his graveyard here.
yeah, I don't see how the Glad player comes back from this. Be pretty difficult, I would think, but
Yep.
so obviously this is telegraphing, yeah, War Chariot. So that's what the play was. Yeah, we have Fitz up what +3 right now, so
Yeah, look at how minus Glads have to go just out the Stardust. I mean,
you know what's impressive is that he's out 2 Stardust so far. That's pretty impressive.
Well, that is true, but look at what he has left. If Fitz can just deal with this guy, he's top decking,
Yeah,
and
true.
that's not good for Glad. They don't want to, unless it's a rescue cat, of course, but they don't really want to top deck. They want to have, like we talked about, that positioning early so that they just blow their opponents out.
Yeah, summon 1, set 5. That's like ideal, right? And that monster sticks and just does 1 attack. It's down. That's it. Game's over.
Pretty much, and especially if you're a zombie player, yeah, pack it up. We've been there plenty of times throughout the years.
So Fitz is playing defensive here, which obviously means he probably doesn't have a very strong hand here, right? And this could start
Could
swinging.
be a Raikou. Could be a Raikou if he plays Raikou. Oh, a hamster.
Oh. Oh. So yeah, this Yomiro is still in a tough position here. This doesn't really help much.
Well, I do see one thing he could do, but I'm gonna wait and see what he does first.
All right, we're up to 21 now, y'all. Let's go.
I don't know
like
if it's
the
gonna
stream.
get him anywhere.
What do you come Miller, right? But like, what do you?
He could do that, or he could do a quest to get back to Chariot. Yep, that's what he's gonna do, I think.
Yeah, he is. Still not in the best position, but not bad. No, he could play his way out of this. Actually, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, if Fitz has a tuner in his hand, though, that could be curtains.
Curtains? Holy moly!
Well, he can run over the Glad and then flip the Raikou, get rid of the Chariot, and I don't know. It depends on his hand. Oh, he's not going to do that. Okay.
Interesting. Huh.
Looks like the people are not watching the stream. They're just live in the game, watching the game. We got quite a few watchers in this game. We got
That's
6
all right.
watchers.
They're all here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Carpath. I think he actually wanted to sign up, but he just missed the tournament. Ended up becoming full right when he got there. So maybe next one we run. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the game. He flips the Raikou, destroying the GB, and summons a turtle. Attacks for game with the hamster and the turtle.
That's all she wrote.
Well, yeah. So that was interesting as to why he didn't get back the Chariot. I wonder what the thought process was. Oh, he said, forgot about my life points. Yeah.
Snack makes a good point that why didn't he grab the bestiary? and maybe set it into Geyserus there. I don't know. Did he summoned that turn though, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you add Bestiary back? You didn't know. Oh, he didn't normal yet.
Oh, he did normal.
Well,
Okay.
that's what
Yeah,
Fitz
that
is
was a,
saying, but I'm like half watching, and I probably should be paying more attention, right?
yeah. It's hard when we're watching the game in the stream or the chat at once.
No, he summoned and attacked the. No, he Laquari. No, he didn't summon. He attacked with
You're
Laquari.
right.
Yeah, that's right. He could have. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Actually, Yomiro probably could have won that right there, or put pressure on him anyway. Who knows if he would have won? But
Right. Put him in a yeah, worse position.
yeah, he did not normal. That is true. Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
that was an oversight. Neither did Yomiro. That's why he ended up losing game one, unfortunately. And he's my hero, Yomiro. He is a good dude.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. All those guys on Crow's Nest are Dimitri, Sonny, all those guys.
They're all cool, yes.
Fitz. Yeah, very cool. Carpath, of course.
Of course.
And see, Victor says Darius was on Grave and a quest. Go back. Yeah, he had a couple different things that he could have done there, but I think if we could go back in time, Yomiro probably would have, he most likely would have made a different play.
Yeah, just grab Bestiary.
I'm just gonna strongly assume that.
So,
but good game one there from Fitz.
Oh, he's side decking hard here. So I wanted to ask the chat, who's ever here, what are we thinking about next week? Because for Saturday is RBET, so I was debating if we were going to run a tournament Friday night or not, because a lot of people don't. That's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh in one weekend. So I'm leaning towards maybe just having a chill stream on Friday night and just slam cards. I just play myself and kind of chill. Or we could run, yeah, we could possibly run another tournament before the RBT, but that seems like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh that weekend. So let me know in the chat what you guys want to do, and yeah, we'll move forward with that with the voice of the people.
Yeah, I don't know how smart that would be to plan a tournament right before a tournament.
Yeah,
but,
that's why I'm leaning towards not.
Some people like to do that,
Yeah, I hear it, but it's also like that's a long weekend. The RBTs are a long weekend.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying, nah, I'm saying.
So Yomiro went first here. He opens up with a Laquari and 2 back row.
Which is a solid opening with this deck.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to draw a Gladiator Beast in every hand, right?
Every hand with like as many back rows you can get, right?
Yep.
So if you guys want to play in these tournaments, join the Discord Friday nights. They start at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sign up start at 6 p.m. First 16 players, they're in. We run them, and there are some pro players in these tournaments. 2 weeks in a row, we have some big name players. So
first come, first serve.
That's it. And the entry fee is my favorite, free. Can't beat free. It's free 99. No. That's it.
So Yomiro summoning, it looks like a Grand Mole here. It's interesting. Pesky Boy, as Crow's Nest calls him. Taking out the Laquari.
Yeah. Oh, Grand Mole. That's like not common in the deck, right?
No, it's spicy though, for sure.
I like it.
Yeah, it's very, it adds to the control aspect. Oh, a Dust Tornado set.
So you have to know Yomiro has a book or a shrink here, right? He does not bring the Bestiary out without protection. A lot of bad Gladiator Beast players will just slam Bestiary anytime they can, and then it gets bottomless, and they go, well, bye, lose. He is not a bad Gladiator Beast player. There's no way he's doing that. I'd be very surprised.
Yeah. He did have the Starlight Road, so maybe he was reading a Torrential, but
possibly.
It's hard to say, right? We don't know their hand. Oh, there's the Fire Dog.
Free 99. That's right. MRBL. Free 99. As in, you pay nothing. Are Glads considered a control deck? They are. I say they're a control deck. Absolutely.
Yeah, I would not. Well, they can be both aggro and control, but mostly control.
Alrighty then. Let's see
So we
here.
got a Book of Moon on the Fire Dog. So it looks like Yomiro's in a pretty commanding
Yes.
spot
So
here.
we had the Book of Moon, right? So that's the right play. Anybody who's playing Gladiator Beasts, do not bring Bestiary out unless you have a Shrink or a Book of Moon into double back row. Take
Yeah.
something from that. Grab your pen and paper. Let's take some notes. Let's learn from one of the best.
So just to give you
Alright.
looks like a quick update here on the bracket. It looks like we do see Lane taking a first round victory over Karina here.
Oh my
So
goodness.
so that's a bit of an upset there.
That is
Looks
an
like Lane
upset.
will be moving on.
Yeah, Karina was in the finals last week with Machine, so that's interesting. I don't know what Lane's on today. He was on what, Value last week?
Yeah, he was on Value. I've seen him on a few different things in the past. So we, you know, if he keeps, he's saying upset here in the
Yeah.
in the chat. You know, if he keeps winning out, we'll definitely see for sure.
So he's soul
Interesting.
released.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
Just for the one. Huh. Maybe he felt it just wasn't gonna get much better. I don't know.
Or he just doesn't have an out to fire dog, so he's like, yeah, I cannot let you rekindling. Well, Laquari's 21, so
Yeah, and the mole just bounced there. Oh, crossword TCG. He needs to learn how to play Edison. Yeah, I got you. Hop in the Discord. I was in comms 2 days this week playing, anybody can join the voice chat if we're in there for the most part, as long as you're not being disrespectful or anything, and we talk, chill, play cards, and obviously you're not going to get like tournament beast mode. I'm not playing hard like that, but I'm still playing, interacting, so join the Discord, learn how to play.
oh, there's a rekindling.
Can only go tournament beast mode when it's tournament time. Otherwise, it's just too much work. It is. Can't be playing every game like I'm trying to win the championship. Like it just doesn't happen.
It's understandable.
After a 10-hour day, I like to slam cards. I do. I don't want to think much. I just want to slam them.
Yeah, so it looks like we can see a scoop there from Fitz. Wasn't getting any better. We're going to game 3 on this one, folks.
We're going to game 3. Alrighty. Let's see here. Excuse me. Can everybody hear us too? Like I'm trying to get the sound right. I'm not using my good mic. I'm just using the headset tonight, y'all.
So release on one paid off, says Snack. Yeah, it looks like it did.
Crossworld, I know who you are. Come on, man. We go way back, Joe. Can I have your thoughts on stealing the name Beast Mode from Marshawn Lynch? First off, Beast Mode's been around way before Marshawn Lynch.
Didn't Marshawn Lynch steal it from you? That's what I heard.
No, but Marshawn Lynch is the true Beast Mode, though.
For sure.
But there is a definition of Beast Mode, isn't it? Like reaching a higher level of play, essentially, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Soul Release also cutting off the Massive Darkness. Yeah, that was definitely big brain right there. There's no way he was getting back that D prison. Snack says she can hear us. Good.
He's playing the Adam Core and Monarch deck.
I remember that.
Triple Massive Darkness, triple Reckless Greed.
Like the stream, 27 viewers. Yes. Beast Mode means going Beast Mode. Correct. That's exactly it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So T set from Fitz, the Zombie Classic, as we know, and Laquari coming down from Yomiro.
Never want to be in game 3 with Glads. I just want to hit him with a swift 2-0 or just get 2-0 to go home. That's it.
Or dodge him altogether, right?
Yeah, that's what I pray every tournament. Game 3s never feel good in that because this is what happens.
Fitz. Oh, wow. All right. So Fitz sniping the Chariot with the Dust Tornado. Dust Tornado's been pretty good for Fitz here.
Well, it's hard to say. It's not bad for Yomiro yet.
No.
But if that's a Raikou, it's going to be, oh, baby. That's bad news now.
Yeah, it's bad news.
So now it's bad news. Oh, and he side decked in the skill drains. I tried to side deck skill drains against J-Zap, but I never saw them. I just got 2-0'd really quick and had to win six rounds in a row.
Um, well, yeah, it makes sense, right? Because this deck can make a Stardust. If you set up Stardust with skill drain against Glads,
Oh,
against
it's
most
over.
decks, honestly.
It's
Yeah,
over.
against most decks, right? Frogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
just never attack with the Stardust. So you don't lose it at D prison. You just sit there the whole time, attack with everything else. You just can't lose.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
So Yomiro with a 1 LP loss right there, just 1 life point. And then he got
I
hit
have
with
seen
another 99.
I have seen Yomiro play Gores and Glad, so Fitz playing around the Gores, looks like.
See that? High level plates. Grab your pen and paper. We got to take that down. If you don't have an out to Gores, do not attack directly. Write that down. That's tip number 2 already. We're learning. That's the whole point of this. We got to learn.
Wow, another dust.
Is
Wow.
that a Oh, that's a triple. That's right there. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Oh.
This is starting to oh
Oh, DD Warrior Lady. They're in every single deck.
oh goodness. Is that game?
I can't do
53,
math.
yeah. That's 72.
I guess at this point he doesn't care about Gores because he's like, I'm gonna win the game. And he has the Goyo on the last attack, so that's fine. Oh,
The fake
Marmillo.
Gores. GG's.
So
Wow.
we have a Fire Dog zombie build. Is it zombies, right? Or is it just Fire Dog? Oh no,
That's zombies.
it's
That's
zombies.
zombies.
So that's cool. Let's check the circuit here. Let me update this bad Larry right here. Boom, boom. Let's see.
Actually, we don't know if it's zombies. All we've seen is Plague, but oh, we saw Pyramid Turtle. Right. It's zombies.
So
Right.
Lane has moved on. Sanchan has moved on. We gotta watch D2, I think. Let's. Oh, we
D2?
got Hydro Pump. No, Hydro Pump's still out there. Let's watch Hydro Pump.
Okay.
Let's see here. Matt K, I think.
D2.
Ooh, Matt K is on the Well Dad deck. Here we go.
Okay. Is that who we're turning into?
Oh,
Okay, and okay.
and we got to root for the Well Dad deck, right? Isn't everybody talking about how great this deck is? And I'm even saying it, and I don't know if I should be, but
How great it is or how great it's not?
how great? It depends on the day. Some days it's good, and other days it's not.
A lot of people right now are saying it's not very good.
Yeah, I felt that way
But
last night.
yeah. It's I think it's worse than Diva Zombies, but I still think it's a good deck. I think drawing Krebens is far worse than drawing Diva, but Emergency Teleport is pretty busted.
It is. I got my notebook out and any more tips. We can't give Lane any more tips. He's already run round 1.
Yeah, we can't give winners all the tips.
That's
all
right. Just watch the high level gameplay and you'll learn.
Snack says Fitz says he sided out a lot of the zombies. Oh, he's taking the beast mode strat.
What did he do?
He sided out a lot of his zombies.
Oh, he watched the Beast Mode side decking video. I would recommend checking that out on the channel if you haven't.
But then why do not just play Diva zombies? Well, I mean, some people just have their own personal preferences. Some people like Krebens more than Diva. I mean, I remember back in the day in like 2009 Lightsworn format, there was a big debate between the Canadians and the Americans about which version was better, teleport. And the Canadians like the teleport stuff better, and the Americans like Caesar and Adam Korn like the Diva better. Ultimately, I think we can look back now and say that Diva was far superior. But
Ooh.
I think Krebens is very good. Still.
Hydro Pump resets the Dark End. That's not really a tip because most of us know that. But if you book a Moon Dark End, it resets. Lane, get your paper and pen.
Ban. Dale had a video. Yeah, it's still up on YouTube if I'm not mistaken.
We got 29 viewers. Holy moly, let's see if we can get it up there. I think we had like 38 last week.
They're gonna start coming in.
They're late. They're late to the show. They already missed Glads versus Fire Zombies.
Headstrong. I don't run Book of Moon, but I'm writing that one down. Yeah, you need to. Well, there you go. Run Book of Moon. That's the only thing you need to write down in your notebook. Just run Book of Moon.
Run Book of Moon, at least one. You got to have one Book of the
Yeah.
Moon. Yeah, you do. You got to.
This Lane guy's a character, man. Hey, Phil's in the building. Shout out to Big Phil. Phil P. Gilman and Krebens on board means he plays Diva package plus Krebens package. Absolutely. Yes, he does. I think you saw that when you played him, right? Beastmode, he plays Krebens and Diva in the deck.
Unfortunately, I don't remember because he played about two
Okay.
cards and I beat him, and it's not because I was good. It's just because he like bricked hard, and that would make sense if he's playing Krebens and Diva in the sense that he bricked hard.
And Gilman.
Yeah, that's gonna happen when you play all those things. It's just a matter of time. I think the deck is probably good though. He won 6 rounds with it.
Yes.
I just was unable to see what it could do, unfortunately. So
Bin Bon Ban, and eventually Lazaro switched to Diva. Yeah, by the end of the format, he was on Diva Zombies. Originally, he was top. He topped multiple events, if I'm not mistaken, with the Krebens package, though.
well, he's better than 99% of the community is, so you know, I'm not surprised. You
Yeah.
could hand him anything and he'd top with it.
Oh yeah. Book is so good for not losing to brain, but losing to mind, anyways. Well, my control's just a broken card, so it's one of those cards like that you just. It's really hard to play around.
We hit 31 viewers, y'all. Like it all up.
I see 32. I think it just went up one.
32. Holy moly. And we got Hydro Pump. He's in a commanding position right now. This is game 3.
So Hydro is on the Black Wings, in case nobody's paying attention like me.
Was he main decking Book of Moon in his last build that he won with? Peak of the Beak?
Yeah, two.
Okay.
I think he had 2. Yeah. I think Book of Moon is just. I mean, obviously it's a busted card in general, but with all the synergy with Black Wings and the mirror match and with Shura and all that stuff, it feels like a must-have in the deck.
I think I'm going to main deck 4 copies.
4 copies? I like it.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got to kick it up a notch.
Yeah. We haven't tested that yet, but I'm willing to bet you it's probably better than 3.
Oh, 100%. I would say.
Oh, we had Battle Fader.
That came out of nowhere.
One of my least favorite cards. If you watched the stream last week.
It is, especially if it's comboed with frogs.
It's a great card though. It's very obnoxious, but it's a great card.
Headstrong's writing down 4 Book of Moon. Yes, indeed. Write that down. That's important.
J-Zap says, you let them take your monster with my control, book the tuner after. Yeah, that's also true. Definitely. That's a great play.
We can play a Book of Eclipse. Yep.
Second book feels like the second MST we got in later formats. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, most of the time you're trading with back row like Deep Prison or Bottomless or something. So at least in Zombies, all the recruiters, they try to deep prison the tomato or the turtles and just flip it face down.
So like how this Dark End is just putting in work here. This thing's been on the board since we joined this game. And what are we doing? Like how do we out it?
Brain Caius.
That'll be gnarly.
I'm not sure. It's got 2 activations on it though, so it's at 1600. He's got a handful. He's got 5 cards in his hand, but he's 7 Battle Fader. So that makes me think that his hand is weak. It's the only conclusion I can draw from that.
It can't be strong.
No.
No, Jim, it cannot be strong. If he's summoning Battle Faders and doing nothing with them.
Oh, there's a mind control.
Okay. As JZap just said, mind control is also busted. Yup.
But like,
3 Book of Moon. Snack says 3 Book of Moon. What is that? Book of Eclipse. 3
Eclipse.
Econ. 3 Swords of Concealing Light. And 1 Level Limit Area B. That would be gnarly. That's exactly what we should
Yeah,
be playing.
that sounds like a lot of toxicity to me, wrapped up into one. Merry Christmas. Here you go. Here's a big box of toxicity for you.
You know what would have been better here if he could have like made Goyo and had taken the dark end like for himself, but the problem is he probably has an Icarus attack down, right?
Well, if he would have started off with mind control on the Bora, right,
Yeah, could have
and
done
then
this.
summon the Armageddonite, yeah, he could have done that.
Yeah, that is correct.
But again, we don't know their hand, so
Also need to run stumbling. Oh yeah, I remember stumbling. Is that the one that like turns everything to defense when you summon them? All the monsters?
yeah, it's the continuous
Yeah.
spell
And
slash magic card.
you play it with Pennywise there. What's his name? That clown thing?
Oh, Crest Clown
Yeah.
or Dream Clown?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pennywise.
Yeah, and you just destroy everybody.
A little quick update on the bracket here. It looks like the Ice Queen won her first round match over GYBU. So we
Oh.
got Lane and Fitz going at it next round. Sanchan won over Eridos, and
Okay.
we got Chico over Ryanide. So Ryanide will not be a repeat winner
So we won't
this
have to
week.
worry about it this week, y'all. We're not gonna have to
We will
worry
not
about
have to
it.
worry about it. Yeah,
Nope.
so bother us about it next week when it matters. Okay, don't ask us this week. We're done. We're done talking about
I still don't have an answer for you anyway.
it. Yeah, give us another week to come up with an answer, and we'll be ready next week.
Dimitri terrorized the team by using stumbling against us in our progression series. Yeah, Dimitri, I hear, is always playing like crazy stuff.
Yeah, he sent me that deck list actually.
Oh, no, next week. Yes, that's right. We're gonna have just a chill stream next week.
Oh, that's right. Give us 2 weeks. Give us a month then.
A month.
Give us 2 weeks.
We'll be right back after the RBET tournament the following
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna do. Everybody's gonna be getting ready for the RBET tournament. This is gonna be
For
running
sure.
until 11 o'clock. I don't know if I want to sit here and do that much Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't think anybody does.
No, I don't think so. We got testing to do anyway, so
Yeah,
don't
the
forget.
Beast has got to get ready to top his I don't know how many tournament at this point. So I got to take some time to practice. All right.
Gotta have some time for yourself, all right?
That's right. Gonna have to put the pen and paper away for the evening. No notes.
Unless you're Lane.
Unless you yeah, he needs all the help.
He needs all the help he can
Nah,
get.
he's gotten better. He's getting better every week. Last week he won round 1. Let's see if he can get past round 2.
Yeah, he's playing Fitz next round, it looks like. So that should be a good challenge for him. So Hydro Pump going just beat down right now.
I'm willing to say that this game's over. He has a +5 on him right now. Grab your pen and papers. +5 usually
Yeah.
equals victory.
Well, I don't know what Matt K runs in his deck. Dark Armed is potentially live.
Yeah, that would be the answer.
He would need a stack for Plague, but it is live. Or activate Power Well or something. I don't know what he plays, so.
Dark End is still on the board. Still. For the 37th turn.
Yeah, you're right. That Book of Moon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
this should be interesting.
Dark Arm is like, huh.
I don't know.
Actually, Brio, like Brain Control Brio still does it, right? Brain Control stack for Plague, like discard the last 2 could do it, but even that, it's not that great.
Yeah, I feel like if you're Matt K, if you have a chance to win the game, you got to go for it because you're down, right?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about like if the back row is real or not because the odds that you win this game right from this position is not very good. So if you have a game shot, you just go for it. That's the rules.
Yeah,
You can't play like proper Yu-Gi-Oh. You can't try to play around reads because like you just
backs against the wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lost to
Lo-
a not so great matchup. GG's looking forward to some spectating. Oh, I don't know who Ryan Wilson was in the tournament. I'd have to see.
don't know who that is either. Is that Raziel?
Ooh, a Mystic D'Amato.
Oh, so it looks like next round we're gonna have 10-foot versus Masha.
Oh,
A classic clash.
is it tomato or tomato?
It doesn't matter. Tomato, tomato.
Potato, potato.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the same. We got a special name that we like to call it on our team, but we can't say it on the street. We just can't.
No, gotta keep it at
we
least
got to keep
PG.
it. Yeah, we got to keep it PG.
All right, so let's see here. I don't. Oh, I think that's over.
That'll
Okay,
do it. Yeah.
so Hydro Pump with the W.
Yeah. It looks like it went to game 3, so
That could have been anybody's match when
it
it
could have
goes to
been
game
anybody's
3.
match for sure.
So we are
Yeah.
waiting on the D2 game. I guess we are gonna get to see it anyway. Is his name
Oh wow.
D2 on here? Yes. Oh my goodness, are we seeing what I'm seeing? Y'all seeing it? You gotta be.
Hold on.
We got ourselves some X Sabers, y'all.
Guts is a dedicated X Sabers player.
Well, you know it.
That's
No
what they-
guts, no glory. Let's go.
Yeah, that's I think literally the only deck that he plays.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with him. Or her, I don't know. I'm not familiar with this player.
Yeah, they play a lot of ranked.
Oh.
So.
Oh. It's Ryanide. Oh, he was on his wrong account. He has 2 YouTube accounts. Hey, make sure you subscribe to the channel on both of them, okay?
Yeah, skew the data a little bit.
All right. So this looks like a pretty commanding board from the X Saber player, though, right?
Miracle Fusion would. Oh, well, there it is. Oh, there's the crow.
Oh,
Wow.
that's womp womp womp.
I was gonna say a Miracle Fusion would definitely help there, but not today. Still, Catastor is not the worst to have when you're playing against the X Saber deck.
Yeah, because hard for him to out it anyway.
Yeah. The problem is roll decrees on the field.
Yes. So that's why
if Guts can, yeah.
you got to play full
Go ahead.
Book of Moon.
Well, never mind. It's no longer on the field.
That doesn't feel right to me, though. Just slamming that main phase 2? I'm not sure that's correct.
No. Well, I think maybe it's plan B because of the DD grow. So he didn't think he would maybe, was going to have to set that.
Sure, sure.
That was quite a slam there from D2, I will say.
Sometimes you got to windmill slam it. You just feel it. You feel it in you.
Yeah.
And you just do it. Boom.
Full Helm Knight coming down.
Oh, Beast Beats. He missed the tournament again this week. Well, we're taking a 1-week break next week because RBT, the big tournament, and we'll be back the following week. There'll be plenty of announcements. Signups are usually 6 p.m. Eastern. There's usually at least one announcement right when it opens, and first come, first serve. So hopefully you can make it into the next one.
Beast Beats. All you got to do is set your alarm. Next time you'll make it.
Yep.
Just joking. Rhoda for Stratos.
Yeah, so he can't actually, he couldn't out the Catastor here. That's pretty crazy. All right, grab your pen and papers, y'all. If you're playing against X Sabers, drop Catastor. That's it.
Yeah. Catastor's also very strong against the machine deck.
It is, indeed, which we have yet to see on stream, but I'm sure we will see it.
Yes. So this is interesting though, because depending on what Guts has in his hand, right? Like if he doesn't out the full Helm Knight, D2's kind of in a weird spot, even though the Catastro's putting in work.
Sorry, I was talking to my wife, y'all. I'm back. I
I was
missed
just
it.
saying that D2's kind of in a weird spot here because if he doesn't out the full helm knight, depending on what Guts has, he could make a synchro and just win next turn.
True. True. We're rooting for Sabres. Yeah, I like Sabres. It's a cool deck. Hasn't like won or topped really anything. But I think there's potential.
Yeah, when it goes off, it feels insane. But that's the big problem with it is that it's I don't know. I don't want to say inconsistent, but it's a lot of setting and it's very reactive. And it doesn't get to play cards like Dark Armed and Caius, really. So
Guts is asking if he can play faster. Well, he just
uh
slammed that judgment really quick. Manatee is in the chat, so he is monitoring slow play.
yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with D2's play yet, so I think, he's in game 3, he's trying to make a comeback. He's got to think about every play.
Char agreed. Whoa.
That's an interesting tack.
So I say D2 is in control of this game at this time, aside from the life point difference.
He came back. Yeah, all it took was that Cataster. Oh, wow. Telegraphing a Gores, perhaps?
Make sure that you guys refer to note number 2 that we witnessed earlier.
Yep,
This
here it
is
is.
not correct, unless he has an out to Gores.
Flip Snowman tribute for Caius?
Headstrong says he didn't take any notes. Correct, he did not take notes. He was playing. This happens all too frequently. People are just so quick to kill their opponent. I get it. You have to reduce their life points to 0, but you also have to be aware of the situation and understand that you don't have an out to Gores, so attacking here would just lose you the game. Now, I don't know if he does or he doesn't, but by the looks of it, I don't think he does.
Yeah, based on the hesitation here.
We've all been there. We've lost to Gores many a times. Sometimes you don't have a choice. It happens the most after a Caius play. Like you sack for a Caius, you hit a Mystic Tomato, boom, deal 1,000. You're like, oh my goodness, and then you want to attack for 24 and a big 3,400 play, and then boop, there's Gores.
Right. Oh, it's a Snowman. So he's still alive. Yeah, I agree with you. Oh, wow, he's got another Miracle Fusion.
Yeah, stack makes a good point. Attacking makes sense if you weigh down a card. Sure, if you can't win the game, that's like the other we talked about in the other match. Sometimes you just have to do it. But they're even in card advantage. He was in a really commanding position. He essentially stabilized aside from life points. So I think you have to kind of decide there and weigh the risks versus rewards. And dealing 2,400, 2,200 there may not be worth the risk of Gores.
So the token is at 22, correct? Yes.
Plus, it feels so good when you sit there and you play around your opponent's scores and they just get so frustrated. It's like nothing better.
So D2 was talking in the server earlier saying that he is confident with his deck list. So interesting to see the inclusion of Jar of Greed. I wonder if he's got any other spice in here. I love sabers, but I lose so much with it. It bothers me to no end. Yeah, unfortunately, they're just not very good in Edison. They get better with Dark Soul and all that other stuff. Bogart Knight, blah blah blah.
Yeah, the next set, literally
Yeah,
the next tournament after this, I think they just get busted in
yeah. They won.
2011, right?
Yeah, they won nationals. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my goodness, he's still alive here.
He is still alive. Absolute Zero is a house. Oh, here comes a Raggy Gura.
I can't even say that card's name.
Don't worry, that's why you got me here.
Yeah, I feel like I'm swearing when I say that.
That's got to be a swear word in some other language, right? That we don't know of.
Possibly. All right, so let's see here. This thing could be a liability sitting out in attack position here. Yeah, so this doesn't feel good because now we got X-Sabers can have a big, explosive play here because they already have the one face-up guy.
He is under Cold Wave too. Oh wow. Yeah. So unable to capitalize on the Cold Wave.
Huh. Well, this is going back and forth here. How many Miracle Fusions has D2 used? I believe at least two, right? Yep.
Two. Yeah, one got crowed and one he just used. Haven't seen a single Caius yet. Oh well. Oh, that's not a Caius.
It is a plague play though.
Did he do the did he get the DB special drawing double Mally?
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why I don't play that card because it sticks in your hand.
Chain MST.
Interesting.
Maybe return. Oh, okay.
That was a dead brain control, so I would say that's a win there. Take the little wins when you can.
Yeah. I think Guts was fearing a return there, possibly for game, but
So at this point, like, what are you making? Let's wait and see.
I mean, I always have a problem leaving X Sabers with anything on the field. So
We didn't see enough of this deck. Like, is he playing Raiko? Is he not?
yeah, I'm
I
pretty
would
sure he plays
guess
Raiko.
probably.
Probably Raiko and Hamster, because Hamster you can get Airbellum. I could be wrong. Makes Colossal.
I'm not sure that's the option. Oh,
Oh,
never
well,
mind.
I mean-
What the heck do I know? Never mind.
Apparently, it's the option.
I think I'm just gonna just forget I even said a thing. We gotta edit this one out.
Wow.
Well, that's just game.
Wow. What a play from D2. Getting himself back in the game with that Catastrophe.
I was thinking Thought Ruler just because of the life point gain, maybe, but either one of these is probably so. Oh, it wasn't Ember's Blade.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because it would be game either way, right?
Yes.
Dad came back with the milk. Oh boy. Just play magical. Oh, Hydro Pump. Just play magical mallet to fix mallet. Yeah, that's all we got to do. Play a couple of them. So that was kind of cool. We caught the end of that game there where he actually won with 450 life points. So
well played by D2. Well played by both players.
That shows you the power of Absolute Zero. Like double Miracle Fusion, Dark Arm, just still unbelievable. And even though the deck hasn't done a whole lot, I know it did top recently, but it was like dormant for a while. So
yeah.
Let's see the bracket at this point. See where we're at.
I think it's a good answer to Black Wings if if that's still going to remain the best deck, which it looks like it's going to be.
So we have some gnarly games. So what do we want to watch next round, everyone? Do we want to see Zombie, Fire Dog Zombie versus I don't know what? What is Masha on? Do we know?
We don't know what Masha's on. I'm assuming that 10-foot is on his usual value.
Yeah.
We saw Hydro Pump. Black Wings. I don't know what anybody else is on, so
Yeah. We could watch a little bit more of Diva Hero if anybody's interested. It really depends what people want to watch. Because the next round, we're about to roll right into the next one. Where
Looks
I'm
like
doing the next
it
one.
looks like Lane and Fitz have already started. Hydro
Oh,
Pump started.
okay. I'm gonna hop into Fitz. I
Okay,
think I don't get to see a lot of Fitz play, and we don't know what lane's on, and he's been taking notes. So,
we'll
and
see
he,
how good they are.
that's right. He did beat Karina last round. So,
Card Trooper, is it value again for the second week? Looks like it might be.
oh, Fitzel with the Goblin Zombie. That's one of my favorites. I love it.
Oh, it's one of my favorites for sure.
Diva Hero's dope too. Value. Yeah, we'll catch a little bit of everything, I think. We pretty much saw every match from round one. We got a little piece of everything, so unfortunately
Book
we
of
can't
Life.
watch them all.
This is really strong from Fitz here. It looks like Book of Life on a Goblin. Summon of. Oh wow,
Oh, and
that's
you know what this is gonna be.
yeah. I'm assuming it's going to be a Hades.
There he
Yeah.
is, yes. Ooh, that card is so spooky. Thanks. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Another one of my favorites.
It is. Feels so good when you just negating the effects, like boom, done. Never to happen.
Yeah,
Especially
having
when
an extra. Go ahead.
you hit a tree-born frog. Oh man.
Yeah,
It feels so good.
it does. Yeah, even a value
Oh
because
yes.
it's never being activated unless they for some reason run a pot of avarice or something.
Yes. So, oh, it does look like he is on value. Okay.
Looks like it. Yeah, looks like it. So we see the brain control coming down from Lane here. Uh, maybe a plague spreader of his own.
Hmm. Have to see.
Okay, good attack from Lane.
Oh, Caius. Oh, with the
Phoenix.
wing blast. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Yep. That's when wing blast is good when you're pitching cards that you want to pitch, not real cards, right? Mizuki's not a real
Yeah. Oh
card.
yeah.
You like it in the graveyard.
Mizuki is free essentially.
Snack says Hades is nasty against set monster decks. Yeah, which is pretty much like everything nowadays, right? You just have to be able to get
Every,
that thing to stick.
everything's running Raikou and Hampshire. It feels like outside of frogs.
Is Hades limited to one in this format? I think it is, right?
No,
It's
no,
not?
it's not. No, you can run multiple.
Oh, well, we might have to throw a couple more in there. Nah, it's hard to
the
make.
pro- yeah, well, it's not just that, but it's the extra deck space is difficult.
And you can only make it with Plague Spreader Zombie, right?
Correct. I mean, if it was any tuner, the card would be utterly broken. You'd probably have to run two, right? At least if it was just generic.
Maybe a half dozen.
Half a dozen, yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
6 of those bad boys, 4 Book of Moon. Yeah. That's it. Don't
How are we
forget
doing with the chat?
to stay
Looks like
hydrated, y'all. Make sure.
We're all caught up on the chat, right? Yeah.
I think so.
So Fitz stacking for Plague, making a Stardust. Flipping return. And Lane just scoops.
That's a scoop. Enter the scoop phase, and that was that. So,
Yeah, that was gonna get pretty crazy. It just goes to show you why return is just probably one of the best cards in the format, right? Definitely, hands down.
yeah, just hate to see it turn 1.
Yeah, it does suck because it takes a little bit of setup. It's kind of a slow card, but
Yeah, and people like have that internal clock. They just have a feeling it's down there all the time. They pick it away with like MST, Dust Tornado.
yeah, when I'm playing against other zombie players, you can just tell because they telegraph it because it just sits there for so long, and they're like waiting to banish their plague, and you're just not letting it happen, and you're like, yeah, it's got to be a return. It's been sitting there for 5 turns. They haven't flipped it.
Yeah.
And zombie back row is mostly like bottomless and torrential mirror force and just stuff like that. So you're like, yeah,
That's a return right there.
That's definitely a return. Yeah, it's definitely a return.
Or they look at their remove from play zone, like they draw and they check. Like, oh, okay, you just drew return, huh?
Yeah, yeah, right.
All right, we'll just MST the new one. Thank you.
Ryan, I don't play zombies much, but I play Ancient Gear Beasts and I know how crazy that card is. Yeah, it's essentially the same thing. Essentially the same thing. It's like it's like a Dark Ruler hat as they're all the same.
Yeah, skill drain on legs.
Yes, except in the graveyard. And well, yeah, and flip effects too.
So let's see here. Are we going to see Fire Dog move on to the next round? Are we going to get a Swift 2-0, or is Lane going to be able to fight back?
It always sucks having to remove a Caius with the lure, but sometimes it is just like the most clunkiest card in your hand, right?
Yeah,
like
but
you see that with zombies all the time.
Sometimes you just don't play a lure.
Yeah, anyway. That too. That too. That's also an option. Good point.
Okay, grab your notebooks. That's why you don't slam MST. See, this is a valuable lesson. Grab the notebook. Grab the notebook. Well. Grab the notebook. This is often seen. I see so many people do that. They just slam MSTs, and then you pay the price. It happens. Because like, what benefit do you get from just MSTing there?
Like, if there's a payoff, if he's going to make a push, then
if it's bottomless, doesn't matter. You don't care. I think there's been a lot of teaching points, valuable teaching points so far already. And that's the whole point of the YouTube channel to begin with. We're just going to review matches and talk about misplays and such, because we all misplay.
Oh boy.
Setting 2 back row was a misplay. So he was trying to pro him, but had a Dust Tornado. So they would like that situation here. And I'm not trying to critique every move everybody does, right? But that's redundant. It's like me when I one match I reviewed, I like set double bottomless. There was no need for it. I didn't get punished for it, luckily. But sometimes you're making plays like that and they're not well thought out because you're in the heat of the moment. I can see how it happens, definitely.
Yeah, but it's like you set a dust with the heavy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's redundant. Same. Yeah, it's like why I said double bottomless or bottomless and torrential. There's really no need to do that.
Right.
Unless just like low life and you're like, well, if they have an MST, then I lose here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Goyo coming down from Fitz, so he's just in complete control at this point.
Definitely.
I don't know. Lane's graveyard. Well, he's got a live arm wing, so that's something. Oh, he's got a dark armed.
Oh, yeah, but wouldn't you? Yeah, so he sequenced this wrong. Yeah, he sequenced this wrong.
You make the synchro first.
So you make the synchro first, and then you burial, and then you drop dark arm and make another synchro, and he would win the game right now, right? Pretty much.
Pretty close to it.
46, 60. Oh, not necessarily.
Yeah, but think about it. If he would have made the synchro first, then he could have buried that back as well.
Wait, did he target the back row? I missed that.
I believe he did.
Okay, so.
Or maybe he didn't use. Yeah, he did. He targeted the back row.
So I think he was going for like. Yeah, you always target the monster first there because if it's not a real back row, like if it is mirror force, then you just hit the mirror force next, right? You just hit the back row second or whatever. X Lane says I'm awful. So yeah, maybe he's a little nervous because we're watching it on stream and everything. It happens. Like we don't play 100% all the time. Nobody does. So Fitz actually made the same mistake I did against 10-foot in top 8. Tried special summoning the armed wing that was not made properly.
I think Lane tried to give it to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this game's over, I would say.
Yeah. Dark Armed is now gone. Burial is gone. Those are like 2 of the best top decks in the deck.
Yeah, it's very difficult to play out of this right now. Fitz is too good of a player. He's not going to lose from this position, especially with like key cards like Darkon being gone. It's just too hard.
Oh boy. Card trooper set.
Boy, this is getting ugly quick.
Yeah, and
So
that's gonna do it.
unfortunately, a few misplays there, but I think X Lane is learning the game more, and maybe he'll be back at the next BCS tournament.
Yeah, he's really improved a lot, and he's been at these last two tournaments, so definitely good on him for trying to get the practice in. So
Yeah, it's hard to play on stream. It's hard to play when people are watching, and so mistakes happen. I don't fault
for sure.
anybody for making a mistake. You just got to learn from them and try not to make them again, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So let's see who's still in there. Oh, there we go. Let's
So
see.
we've got Masha and 10 foot.
Yeah, let's DD. Do you want to watch Ice Queen?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what she's playing today.
So we have
Value
a
mirror match.
Vayu mirror match. Interesting. First game. So see that? We got to see the whole match anyway. Game one still in action. Headstrong says, "Well, back to Yu-Gi-Oh! School I go." Yeah, that was not a very clean game, Headstrong, but you got to learn. I think practice makes perfect. You just got to keep playing, taking
I feel
notes.
like the best way to learn is through your mistakes, because when you win, you don't really look back at those games and go, oh, what could I have done better because you won. But
Yeah,
when you
correct.
lose, right, you're like, well, what could I have done better to win instead of the other way around? So
Definitely. When I lost to last round of the Deck Devastator 3 because I misplayed so hard, I put it on. I actually made a video of it. I like it really bothered me for a day because I'm like I'm a better player than this, but sometimes you get caught up in the heat of the moment, you overthink things, you don't sequence cards properly. It happens, and you just kind of got to just slow it down sometimes. I learned a valuable lesson. I played too quick that turn. I literally just slammed cards. So um, now you got to take it a little bit longer and just think out each play.
yes. So let's see here. She's got quite a bit removed. A lot of gas is gone. Dark Arm's in the graveyard. She does have a live armed wing. Doesn't have a real way to deal with Stardust. Um,
Yeah. DD Love is in a very commanding position. I don't see how he loses this game from this spot
um,
unless
no.
it's yeah,
Oh well,
not with the burial flip that just happened here. Unlikely.
he's putting those back. Well,
Oh,
there's a Dark Arm.
he was being
Yeah.
generous because he slammed Dark Arm there. Um,
What a nice guy.
so DD Love up game one against the Ice Queen, and again, I've said this before. I think he's probably one of the best value players in the game that we have here on on any Edison server. So
Just in general, he's just a great player.
yep,
Again, people say that they think that he's a troll, but his knowledge of the game is like the way that it's just so different. And I definitely learned a lot from him just every time I talk to him. So great player.
let's see, Ryan Knight. I catch myself knowing where I messed up immediately on the following turn a lot of the times. Yeah, I actually called my misplay before the turn was over because I just sequenced cards incorrectly. So, but most of the time it's just because you overthought the play and you're like moving two steps ahead before you even play the cards you need to play properly. Sometimes you just miss the play, overthinking things and worrying about your opponent's cards that don't even exist. That happens a lot. Let's see here. Text messages and everything else. JG, are you still there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I was responding to X-Lane there.
Oh, I didn't know if you fell
Uh,
asleep on me.
oh gosh, no. I'm wired.
Wired, all right.
I'm wired. I've been waiting for this moment.
From this moment. Sorry, you don't want me
Exactly.
singing now. All right. Let's see here. So I'm guessing that's either a hamster. So it could be one of three things: a Vayu, a hamster, or a Raikou, right?
It also could be a Sangan. I think she plays. I could be wrong, but I think she does play Sangan in her build. But yes, most of the time, right? If you're playing Vayu,
Yeah. So
so probably a
that's a
Raikou,
Raikou, right?
right? Yeah, that's a pretty clear giveaway there.
Maybe not. Maybe because it's still the best way to deal with Car Trooper's D prison.
It is just such an obnoxious little card, isn't it? It's just like you don't want to destroy it, but you have to destroy it, but you don't have a Caius, so you can't Caius it. So you know if you don't kill it, then they're gonna keep milling. You
Yeah.
don't want them to draw. It's like it makes you question so many things.
I just like flipping D prison and not have to think about it again.
Yeah, she
That's it.
could. It might not be a Raikou, but it looks like he is thinking that it is a Raikou as well because he doesn't commit anything to the field.
Yeah, he's trying to play gracefully around this Raikou. And we're gonna know right now, because if it's hamster, I feel like you just flip this. Maybe not.
Well, I'll tell you this: if she doesn't flip it, uh, I'm further leaning towards that being a Raikou. Setting again, and a back row.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's what these decks do. They do set, 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 mill, 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 and then they kill, kill, kill with the guys from the graveyard. That's how they work.
Yeah. MST on the bottomless.
So that's an appropriate time where you can slam an MST, right? One for one, you don't really get punished except from trap unless it's a trap dust shoot. That's really it.
It was a Vayu.
Oh, so he
Nice
was
little
also,
switcheroo.
yeah, he was reading a Raikou as well. Let's see.
Heads up, heads up. Power set, as somebody would say. It was a nice power set there by Masha.
Power set. Love it, love it, love it. Murray, let's
Oh,
go. Yes, indeed.
what's up, Murray?
We got the capital Thonk over there by DD Lub.
The DD Love special.
That's it.
Talking caps and thinking and more thinking.
Mm-mm-mm. So we have more thinking taking place.
He is gonna solemn.
Interesting. How often do you see that happen?
Not often, but as we know, 10 foot is pretty calculated, so he's definitely weighed out all of his options before flipping that.
Yeah,
You know it, right?
yeah, he's up a game too, so he could play a little bit more loose and loosey here, and
Yeah.
not saying that he's trying to throw the game, but maybe he feels it's the best play, and he might not do that when it's game three or something, or you're down a game.
Yep.
Snack says I got super punished against Souls by not solemning a Gravekeeper Spy once. That must have been GOAT format, I'm guessing. But yeah.
Souls plays the Flamvel deck with Spy. I think she might be talking about
Oh,
Edison.
really? I thought Souls was in it was a GOAT player. Not
I
Edison.
don't think he is. He plays the pure Flamvel deck with the synchro.
Oh, Souls
the
Manic.
synchros.
Oh, Souls Manic.
Souls
Yeah,
Manic.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yes, I know now. Soul is the GOAT player. He's a good GOAT player.
yes, yes.
Oh, okay. I figured it out.
So Ice Queen summoning the Dark Grepher and sending a Plague Spreader and a Sirocco. Looks like well.
So this is a prime reason why Solomon against the value deck is not that great sometimes, because you can just die from this point like easily. So I
Oh
consider
yeah,
like side decking out Solemn sometimes. I know it's a really good card, but against the value deck, you have to be very, very cautious when you play it. Obviously, he felt he needed to Solemn the hamster, but slamming Solemn, you're asking to just lose to a Greffer, armed wing attack at any given time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. They do that so easily, right? It's just summon Grepher and then 4,000 damage, boom.
Yeah, 4,000 is like a normal turn for that deck.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a big play here.
Stacking for Plague. Well, the question is she gonna make a 6 or is she going to? Okay, so she's going for the 6.
Let's see what she goes for. I could tell if she's got like a game shot or not.
Probably Brio, I would assume.
Yep,
I think she's gonna go for game.
I would say so. Oh boy.
see if she's using priority. Um,
So I know DD Love is big with on compulse. So we're gonna have to
yeah,
see if he has a compulse here. That's gonna be the only thing that really stops us.
or our Crow. Oh, he's too funny.
So it looks like we're gonna go to game 3,
Yep.
which is good. Getting some entertainment here as
So
well.
19 plus 23 is 42. Yeah, that's game. Let's see if she direct.
Does she direct attack or does she
Yeah,
attack
let's
it?
see.
Oh, she
Oh,
attacks
okay.
it. Alrighty, so game 3. Obviously, that was a
So
little bit of fun there. You want, yeah, you can explain that if you want.
no, I was just gonna say, um, what does that tell you that he's selling that hamster like that? He must have not had like gas, like any way to get going with his engine.
Yeah, I think he felt that the +1 that she would have gotten with the Raiko into another plus, could be a potential +2 with Raiko there with off the hamster, and he doesn't have anything. Is probably the reason why.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And as you've talked about so many times, even on this channel, Raiko and Hamster together is just a menace to deal with
It's
for anybody.
brutal, and then you just add a Caius on top of it. Pack your
Yeah, I
bags.
mean, yeah, just like that, right? It's like the game's over.
Which is half the reason why this Machina deck is so popular now because it plays all the best cards of the format. Raiko,
Yeah, it
Hamster,
does. It does play a lot of
Caius.
them.
Yep.
Gores.
Pot of Avarice.
Yeah, yeah. A True Hero's in the house. Shout out to a True Hero.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel. You guys should all check it out. I think he's just starting to post more content. He's one of the last players really playing Diva Hero still, as far as I know. He's one of the better players with it too.
Yeah, yep, without a doubt. So T set from 10 foot, and we've seen a lure from Ice Queen. Let's. I want to check the bracket real quick. See what we got going on here.
Please do let us know.
So it looks like the only match that is completed is just the Fitz match against Lane. So everybody else is still playing.
Okay.
Um, Still unsure what Sanchan and Chico are on.
So I guess we can make a guess. Chico's probably on Dragons and Sanchan on Machines. Is that what the Sanchan played last time? I'm not even sure.
I don't remember, but he did top with the machine deck recently.
So
He's one of the people that topped with at the deck devastators.
Okay, yep. Do.
So Rhoda for Armageddon. And she is going to summon him.
I guess you don't care if this is Raiko, right? Not at all.
No, but do you care if it's Hamster?
You do, but what are you gonna do?
Right. Yeah, there it is.
Oh man, that's like the worst feeling when you hit that thing.
And then it's like it puts you in a weird spot, right? Because then you don't want to set anything because then they're just gonna flip it in Raiko.
Yeah, it's like a.
It's a wall. It literally is.
Right
it just shuts you down from playing pretty much.
This is the problem that I keep saying with zombies. Like we have a tough time. If you're summoning a turtle there or a tomato there and attacking, like what are you doing? What are you gonna do? Because if he has a Caius in his hand, Like he doesn't even have to flip the Raikou, and he just sacks the hamster. And let's say you had a tomato or a turtle on the field, like you're so behind.
Right, right. Side note, looks like Ryanite in the chat says that Chico is on Lightsworn,
Oh, that's spicy.
so that's something different.
That is something different. I'm glad people are picking up different decks. That's cool. We've had some cool decks this in these two tournaments so far, which is the whole goal of this.
Ryanite, do you know if it's pure Lightsworn or the Crystal Lightsworn? I guess it doesn't really matter, but Stan says starting turn 2 with Hamster, Raikou, and Caius in hand is not a win. Yeah, I mean, essentially, it's usually a blowout. Snack says pure. Okay, thanks, Snack.
Yeah, I do think Christius one is better. I just think it's a better deck overall. Has more plays, has less useless cards like Wolf. I'm not a
Yeah.
Lice one player. It's just not what I like to play. But from playing against
Oh,
it, I feel like the Christius one's better.
wow. So just to back up here, in case you missed it,
I did.
Masha flipped. So 10-foot flipped Raikou on Torrential. She chained it. He summoned Spirit Reaper, and she had a deep prison for it.
Oh, nice.
So 10-foot loves playing Spirit Reaper, and I think I told him this personally. I think that's just genius because, like, you see games 2 and 3, you think you're playing, you're playing against Vayu, so you just don't attack into a Raikou or something. So next turn he just flips it up and +1
Yeah,
right there,
it's
right?
very smart.
I
But
mean,
now people have caught on to that though. That's the problem because he's played the
yeah.
same deck for the last year, so everybody knows what he's playing.
Well, he's, you can't knock the consistency, I suppose. But yeah, that's definitely something.
Biz says, no joke, I'm down to just Goblin Zombie, Mizuki, and Plague Spreader as the zombies with minimal actual recruiters because they just play so poorly in the Hamster, right? Yeah, and that's the problem I've been saying for quite some time. I mentioned in a lot of videos, playing as much zombies as myself and well, JG plays just as much. It's a problem. It is a problem, but what are you going to do? Like, it's everywhere, so you either switch the deck, you play something else, or, I don't know, you could play the whole zombie deck with the Raikous and Hamsters. Or you just figure out a way to outplay them like we have for months on end. I feel like. It should be
Yeah,
easy enough to side Nox and zombies. Yeah, so Nobleman is one of those cards that I think are better in theory than actual play. What do you say, what do you think, JG, about that?
Yeah, because like if you draw it after the Raikou and the Hamsters have already been flipped, then it's just a dead card.
Yes.
But I think against zombies, it sucks too because like if as a zombie player, I expect you're gonna side in Nobleman games 2 and 3. I'm just gonna summon my guys. I'm not gonna even let you do that because it screws me up too bad. So.
But being a zombie player side decking the Nobleman against like the Raikou and Hamster builds, sure, like you said, it's an option.
Sure.
But is it good? If you don't draw it turn 1 or 2, is it good?
Nobleman is so hit and miss. That's the problem. Because the thing with Vayu too is they don't really even need the whole Raikou and Hamster. They can just do this. They can just summon Greffer, make Armed Wing, and then beat you down for 2 turns, and then you just, it's tough.
You open a Nobleman and they go summon Greffer and make Armed Wing go, and then you're like, well, where's the Raikou Hamster set? Like, it doesn't happen. What are you gonna do?
And I'm not saying that's a bad idea, because Nobleman is obviously an option, but that's just been my experience with it, and that's all I can speak to is my experience. So,
I think mix-ups and decks that run Recruiter or Raikou are so good. Yeah, like the Spirit Reaper that DD loves playing, or maybe like Sandstan mentioned, DD Warrior Lady or something. If you find a way to side deck that in, which I'm considering, maybe if we can find a way to do it. The card seems really good right now.
Yeah, it's strong. It's strong against everything. Black Wings, Fairy, Mirror Match. If you're playing zombies, that is.
Problem is, it's normal summon, right?
Right. That's the big issue. That's the big issue for us.
Yep. Zombies are very reliant on normal summon.
I think Nock is getting a little bit better for what it's worth. Well, curious, why do you think that?
Well, the machine deck is relevant now. I think that's why.
Yeah. Well, I just want to see his take.
Well, sorry, you're right.
No. We just see what other people think. I'm sure that's probably what it is, but
Oh, I'm fading. I'm fade.
oh, you there?
I'm here. I am
Okay.
here. I just had a yawn real quick. It's been a
Oh, okay.
long day.
Biz says, not if you cut the recruiters, not normal heavy. Yeah, but I mean,
The recruiters are the best part of the deck.
they essentially they are, yeah. That's how you get into
Chico
your engine.
Snack says Chico wins, so looks like Lifesworn is moving on to the semifinals, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've got Fitz and Chico in the semifinals, and then the winner of D2 and Sanchan.
Wow.
Is Sandstan the same guy as Sanchan, and he's playing right now, and he's in the chat talking to us?
It's gotta be.
I think that is him. Okay, so Masha, back to the game. Masha is attributing her Gore's token for a Caius. 10-foot says he's not negating. And she is going to target the Ardwing. Oh, Chain Torrential.
Oh, that hurts. That really, what is his graveyard looking like? Oh, no follow-up plays. And she has plague. Yeah, that's a, ooh.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker.
Yep. That does hurt.
Sandstand says indeed. Well, props on you for multitasking, I suppose, but you should be in your match, man. Don't listen to what we have to say. Who cares what we have to say?
That's right. We're here to watch the gameplay. We're just the extra bonus. If it's even a bonus, I don't know.
Right.
Summoning values in attack. Huh. He's just daring her to attack it. Make his
His
synchro
one of
play.
his. Yep. Yep.
Let's see.
So let's see the okay. So Masha still has. So Dark Armed is not live as of right now. For 10 foot, it potentially is if you can get the value in the graveyard. But I mean, he's already up card, so let's win more at this point.
Yeah, he's in a pretty good position right now. Because like her only real player is a synchro play, so she'd have to stack for plague. Which is a big commitment, right? A card and a stack, so that's two cards right there.
Yeah.
Unless she like, because she's not even close to a value play, unless she has Griffer and draws one of the pieces.
Correct.
So
Or
this is
she's
toughy.
or she's teching a zombie master and she makes a Hadez or something. But that's probably very unlikely.
That would be sweet.
See if we got anything in the chat. Oh, nothing in the chat.
We
are all caught up on the chat.
We are caught up on the chat.
We got crickets in the chat. Last week I feel like it was popping. What's going on? Is everybody that was in the chat last week playing this week?
Must be.
Must be, huh?
Snacks always, she's in the chat. She's holding it down. We got Sanchan.
She always does.
Sandstand is in the chat while playing. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Give this man a trophy already.
Animadiac. I can't even say his name. Animatic Lunatic.
Lunatic, yes. Sorry, what do I need to be holding down? Oh, nothing. We're just saying that you always hold down the chat. So
Yeah, she's holding.
she's keeping all the crickets away.
Oh,
she's
we got
all the crickets.
Caius play here. Okay.
Oh,
and
solemn?
yeah, so I solemn that too, 100% of the time.
Oh, no solemn in return from the Ice Queen.
Animatic is fine. Got it. I don't think he was here last week.
I don't know.
So about them Yu-Gi-Ohs, right?
I agree.
All right, let's see. So I think DD Lub has a good shot at a game, right? If he can just put this value in the graveyard, that's all he really has to do.
Pretty much. I don't know what Masha could have. Torrential's in the graveyard, so I mean Mirror Force potentially, but
Caius is a Solemn Magnet for sure. Oh yeah, you got a Solemn Mat. It's too good. Like, it's one of the best cards of the format. Oh, he was here last week. Okay. Just not active. Well, you're active this week, and we like it, so that's good.
yeah, thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Okay,
This,
so 10-foot with the Gale summon.
that's it.
Not attacking. Or did he attack? Yeah, he did attack. Okay.
Yep.
My fault.
You're good. I'm rooting for Machina Liceborn semifinals. Oh. Well, I definitely think we're gonna have to catch a Liceborn game after this, so we're gonna have to watch some different players. We did watch a little bit of Fitz already. We saw a little bit of D2, so
Yeah, that's fair. So attacking with the Gale here. Could it be a Ryko or a Hamster? A Hamster would be pretty good. Masha contemplating on the attack. That's a value. Does that do anything?
I don't think
No.
that matters, right? Because she doesn't have another
No.
piece. She needs the other piece.
She needs a Sirocco. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Why do you think Hamster Ryko is so popular now, but Liceborn haven't topped it in a bit? Liceborn is a deck that relies solely on your mills, and if you're having a good day milling, then you can win. And I see a lot of people who play Liceborn, and I probably can say the past week I've decked out many Liceborn players because people don't know how to play the deck, despite how easy it is to play. Yeah, I have decked out more Liceborn players than I actually probably have beaten because I just sit back and laugh while they mill. I have many replays I can share you from the past week. It's bad. So that's the reason why the deck hasn't topped, because A, a lot of people just don't play it well, and B, the deck is pretty high rolly, and you got to be having a good day.
Well, I think a lot of people that are either A, getting back into the format or just getting into the format, like brand new, it's easy for them to pick the deck up because it's so powerful, but like you don't really need to. It's not like a lot of combos, right? It's just like you said, it's all milling. So I think a lot of new players are kind of gravitate towards that deck.
Sure, because it
So
feels like
that
you're doing
could be
something every
interesting.
turn, right? You're like kind of always doing
Right.
something.
You're always milling. You're always it's mostly luck, but
There is some skill
I
to it
do.
because a lot of people
Yeah.
mill themselves out. They just don't pay attention.
Yeah, for sure. Masha summoning Card Trooper, hitting the Sirocco. And it looks like she's running Lila in her deck. That might be a new addition. I'm not sure. I don't remember her ever playing Lila. But it's an interesting choice. It's a good card.
I think Ghost Rider was on Lila last week.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a talk that he was going to try it out. So maybe she was working with him because he is on our team. So
they are both on our team. Yes. Oh boy.
I find it brain dead. Yeah, I can see that. It's not something I like, but looks like okay. So 10-foot did win the game, but her dad was dead.
Yeah.
It was not gonna be live.
Too many darks.
Yep. All right, let's go catch the end of another game. What do we got?
So we got D2. I think we still have D2 left playing against Sanchan.
While he's messaging us.
Or did Sanchan win? Because D2.
No, they're going to game 3 right now.
Okay.
I think. Oh, they're both playing like they're at the top of an RBET right now in the finals. It's taking a while. All right.
I respect it. I respect
the
competitive nature.
Yep, they're playing in a tournament. I get it.
Yep. You know,
I respect
D2 said he's been working on this deck and he wants to prove what it's worth, and Ramlams is trying to, rise back to glory again. So
Is
You can't knock
Machina
him
the
for it.
newer version? I would guess it is, because that's the only version that's really any good. So I'm guessing it probably is the Raiko build to some extent, the one that just did well at Deck Devastators, but I have not seen it.
Snipe Hunter technology?
Yes, D2 is big about Snipe Hunter.
Oh boy.
He's talked to me a lot about it.
Well, I have some strong opinions on that card, but
Yeah,
if
I
it
think it
works for
sucks,
him,
but
then
that's me.
yeah. I think it's way too high. I mean, talk about high roller, right?
I think it's
I would.
better in person than it is on. I feel like the dueling book algorithm with the dice is just awful. I just feel it's like so bad.
You were playing somebody the other night, and the guy rolled like 3 6s. He rolled like 4 times to destroy 3 cards on your field or something, and he like missed.
Every time.
Yeah, he like missed every time, and we were just sitting there like, oh my gosh. It's crazy to think like that card was kind of a staple in Teledad, though. I mean, it apparently, yeah, I guess it had merit at one point. It was a staple in Perfect Circle too. I feel like a lot of people were playing it in that format, but oh, this is going to be good for Ramlams here.
Yeah,
Goodness.
that's really good. We're missing
So
some chat.
are we missing some chat? Oh,
But
it's going fast now. 2007 Snipe Trauma. Never again. Ryo very strong. Amazing for Ramlams. Yeah, definitely. That's great. Thunder King said to be a really good side option against the machine deck, just because it shuts down the searching. It shuts down, a lot of stuff. So.
oh, Snack said that Sanchan came back from a terrible spot with Colossal plus Armor Arm. Oh, that's nice. Activated Aris and wiped the Diva board, then used Force to revive Fortress. Oh, wow. Yeah, that deck is explosive. I kind of dislike the principle behind the deck. Well, I'm sorry, Animatic. It's going to be here. It's a decent deck. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Is he talking about the machine deck?
Yeah,
Or
I think
she?
so. Using Bottomless on Sidra means that Fortress gets to dodge a critical trap. Yes, indeed. Valid points.
Neos Alias for D2. Yeah, there's Book of Moon. How many Book of Moon should we be playing again? 4, you said, or 5?
Four of them. Four. Yeah,
Okay,
I wouldn't
4.
play five. Five's a little overkill, but
Okay.
four.
I need to update the deck tonight.
Yeah, so get the fourth one in there. Like we could consider the fifth in the sideboard if you'd want, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Perfect.
think definitely four in the main board though.
Just in case we're not drawing the other 4, we could put a 5th in if we've not seen it enough.
Well, definitely, yeah. Against certain matchups, we're gonna want a fifth Book of Moon. I hope everybody knows that we're kidding. We're not playing 4 Book of Moon.
Yeah, just illegally.
That is illegal.
Book of Moon.
Your deck will not pass the Retrobot check for a tournament if you play 4 Book of Moon.
Retrobot will yell at you.
Indeed.
It might even show up at your house. D2 summoning Mystic Tomato and crashing it into the Thunder King. What do you get here? Armageddon Knight?
Gale? Oh!
Snipe Hunter. That's right.
Baby. Let's see how many dice he hits.
Oh, boy. I am on the edge of my seat waiting to see this die roll.
All right. Anybody got any guess what we're going to see here? What are we rolling?
Well, you got a 1/3 chance of missing, so just out of the gate.
Yep. We rolling. Oh, we got 39 watching right now. The chat's popping. The stream's popping. We got Snipe Hunter popping. Oh my goodness.
Snipe Hunter.
This is crazy. Here we go.
Like
no.
Oh, he hit it.
Oh, baby.
And he discarded a melee.
You see me rolling.
Dun, dun. Hey, down.
-2. The discard failing once and then Snipe Hunter getting a run out. Yeah, that's why I don't particularly care for it. But D2 has been in comms and he is a huge fan of this card.
What is his reasoning behind just having the spot removal, being able to discard malicious?
I don't know. I think maybe he thinks because it's at 1 that it's a really good card, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think this is part of the problem with it. It's just it doesn't. It's weak. And you can bottomless it, so it's not even. Yeah, I don't know. It's a normal summon. It seems like a lot of commitment to me, but
It also pitches like the Mally, it has some decent discards in that deck. Like maybe
yeah,
why?
yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you just rather have a Regeki break though to ensure that you're first of all you don't have to normal summon, and then just to ensure that you're going to destroy it anyway? I guess against Stardust
I don't
because it
think he
like
can change
has
his
it.
mind. I don't.
Okay,
I don't think so.
all right, fair enough.
He likes getting
I was just
-1 in best case. That gear
I
frame
was
was
just
actually
asking.
+2. He said. It is about +1 -1. I do see that.
Catching up with the chat here. Milling three means you're not drawing it. Hacking to the DB code. We rolling. Gotcha game.
Yeah, so that's true. Milling 3
Yeah.
just means you don't draw it. It's not like you end up drawing all 40 cards in a game. It does give info to your opponent. Yeah, so the info to the opponent is a big part. It's not so much like if you mill a card, it's like, well, I just didn't draw it this game, but it's the fact that I milled Heavy Storm and now my opponent doesn't have to play around it.
Or yeah,
The
brain
stream,
control or anything
wait,
like that.
did he just say the stream's blank? Stream is working for me. Yeah, I think the stream's fine. I'm not sure. I think that's on you there.
I see the stream.
Yep, stream is working. I'm not sure. I got 37 watchers right now, so restart your stream if it's not working. So my PC sounds like it's a jet right now, so I think we're good.
Well, I will say that D2, I mean, he's got the Mally live, so if he can put something together there, Dark
All,
Armed,
all he has to do is
potentially.
slam one Miracle Fusion, and it's just it. All right, he's like in control again.
He needs a water. He doesn't have the water yet.
See, I always think this alias. I see it, and I'm like, oh, he's good, but it's not.
No, because everybody plays in water decks, right? Like frogs and
Yeah.
but
And if you had the Shining, we'd be all set, but the card's not legal. So
yeah, thankfully that card is insane. Oh, he's got it again.
oh, Big Poppy's here. Holy moly.
Good question from D2 asking if there's a solemn.
Yep, that's proper Yu-Gi-Oh right there. Take the notes.
I sometimes forget to do that, and I just assume that it's going to land, and then you're
Target
like, wait a minute,
things.
back up. Yeah,
Yep.
then you reveal information, you're like, wow, I'm an idiot. And there's a torrential. That hurts. That really hurts, because now he loses his Mally, too.
Yeah, that's bad news right there, huh?
There's no water. Yeah, I mean, we essentially need a second Dark Armed here. we really need to be playing Teledad here. That Snipe Hunter.
It would make Snipe Hunter better.
Yeah. So D2 really he needs to start. He needs like a diva or something to get the water portion going. I think that's part of the problem with the diva hero deck is you need the waters and you need the heroes, you need them all at once, and that's why I like a card like Gold Sark. Just oh, and Miracle Fusion too, right? Because you need a Miracle Fusions to make all that other stuff work. So
Yeah, it's like a combo plate. You need every bit of
yeah,
it to work, and if you don't have one,
right.
you just doesn't taste as good. Right.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. Milling in the machine is fine. It's all the same quality of card anyway, with marginal benefits on pot of average and force. Yep. Like oh no, no heavy. It's like most other mods aren't big value. Yeah, Beastmode touched on that.
I'd rather not mill my Heavy Storm.
Right, right.
You can't mill good cards against good players. That's the problem. Like, a lot of people will base their opinion of this card game against playing against random people on Dueling Book. When you start playing in tournaments and play high level players, and you are giving them free information, you're going to get punished. It's a whole different league when you're playing elite players in this game.
And that's why we like recruiters instead of milling for zombies, because there are people that prefer the milling aspect, but we don't, and that's why part of it. Cyber Dragon, that's interesting from D2. I guess it makes sense, right? He's playing against machines.
Yeah, definitely put that in.
And Caius. Okay, that'll get you back.
Like
there's another Solemn.
if you Raikou mill, and in certain decks have to play Raikou, and you mill like Torrential Mirror Force heavy against Pro Storm, you're never winning the game. You're just not going to win the game. He's so much better than you, and you just gave him all that information. You're just not going to win.
Yeah, for sure. Can I just stop that thought right there and say, how many Solemns have we seen on a Caius tonight on the stream? Because I feel like that's got to be like the fourth one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a counter.
We're gonna have to get a count. Yeah, sure. I mean, Raikou is good spot removal. That's fine. I mean, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, the cards definitely needs to be in certain decks, but I think throwing Raikous in every single deck might be a flawed concept. That's kind of the point I'm making. Like, does it need to be in zombies? It works in zombies, but zombies have functioned a long time without them.
And milling a diva sucks.
It does.
Obviously, you don't need to play diva, but a lot of the guys that have tapped with Raikou in their decks were playing diva, so it's kind of interesting. Oh wow, here comes a fortress rather. Discard of the force. He solemns the fortress. So, am I frozen here, or are we lagging? Let me see.
Are we lagging? I don't think we're lagging.
I don't know if they're like, okay, there we go.
We got life points taken. So D2 is down in the dumps right now, right? He needs a top deck miracle, as in Miracle Fusion.
He doesn't have a water still.
So he doesn't want Miracle Fusion. He needs something. He needs that face down to be a Miracle Fusion. And
yeah,
top deck a diva. Oh,
that's gonna do it.
Okay, that's all she wrote. So machines are into the
top four.
Top four. Are all the matches have been decided. So I think we're gonna watch Lightsworn, right?
Yep. So we've got, just a recap for everybody watching that just might be tuning in. We've got Chico, who's playing Lightsworn. So this is top four. Chico's on Lightsworn. We've got Sanchan playing the Machina / Raikou Hamster control deck. We've got 10-foot on Vayu, and then we've got Fitz on Flamvell Zombie. So a pretty diverse top four once again this week. Well, actually, we had a couple machines last week, so actually more diverse this week. So on that note, I'm going to step away for a second, Beastmode. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. All right, so we are going to watch. Let me refresh this. I don't know why I don't have a tab here. So if Manatee is listening, you guys can run the next round. It's a quarter of 10, so hopefully we get this tournament done by 11. That's always the goal. That way people are not spending their whole night here. Beast Beats is playing. Let's see what Beast Beats is playing while we wait. This is crazy stuff. He's on Ojama. Ojama's right here. I don't have any idea how this deck works, but we can watch 2 minutes of this. Beast Beats has a YouTube channel. Subscribe. He's a good dude. Plays cool stuff. I don't even know how these cards work. What does this thing do? Let's go and know yourself with 2 cards from your hand into the deck and then do it. So I think that card's like really good when you draw, when you have a bunch of Ojamas, right? The Ojama Magic card, and then you send them back. The bracket has not upgraded yet.
Okay, we're back in action.
We're watching a little bit of Beast Beats, Ojama, okay. And I'm waiting for the bracket to update. I don't know if they recorded yet, because all of these matches are for ELO and rating in the format library server there. So these are for real internet points.
Yeah, that's a big plus. So you can go to sleep at night knowing you got some internet points.
You got some internet, yeah. So you got more internet points than somebody else. So that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Another reason to join the server.
He says, yo, YouTube. There you go. All right. Yeah, so we're watching a little bit of Ojamas here, waiting for the next round to start. And we can answer some questions while we're waiting. Please don't put me versus.
Beast Beats is a primarily a goat player, isn't he?
No, I don't know
No.
actually. I
Okay.
I know him from Edison. I don't know if he plays. I haven't actually played a lot of Goat. I was gonna play in tomorrow's tournament, but um, pretty much been playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm thinking about going to a live Edison in real life Edison tournament on Sunday. So I'm gonna not play that much Yu-Gi-Oh this weekend, and I'm gonna skip the tournament tomorrow. Plus, I don't play a lot of
That's right.
Goats anyway.
Perfect. Makes
So
sense.
let's see here.
We 10-foot and Fitz have started, but we are going to be watching the Chico game, right?
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for that to run.
Okay. Let's see here.
Where is Manatee? So D2 needs to report, I think, is what's going on here. Somebody needs to report.
Okay. Do you want me to reach out?
Please. That way we can get
Yeah.
this next round rolling. The fans, everybody's getting antsy over here. We got to keep them calm.
Okay.
And
Let's see. I think nope. He reported.
he did? All right.
He's Manatee says bot is not working.
Okay, so Chico and is it Stan?
Sanchan.
Okay, you guys can play. Just start it up. We don't need the bot right now. We can worry about that after. It's only
Yeah,
four
Manatee
people
said
left.
that he let everybody know to get going. So
Okay, so what is their dual book name though?
it's Ace of Spades. I
Oh, it's
think.
Ace.
I don't think they're playing yet. Ace
No,
of Spades 1, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't see him yet. So yeah, they should be playing though.
The Ace of Spades.
Is it?
He's got to be a Motorhead fan.
What's that?
He's got to be a Motorhead fan. Ace of Spades, classic song. All right, so Ramlams versus Ace of Spades. So Ramlams, they're not playing yet. They're not live. Should we? Oh, Ace of Spades is hosting. Should we? While we're waiting on them, should we just check in on the Fitz match?
If they're hosting, I wouldn't. I don't want to get into that. If it's like a crazy
Okay.
match, I don't want to feel like I have to. I don't want to leave. So I'm just not gonna
Okay.
even put myself in that position.
Sure.
I'm just hoping that this game starts now and we'll be good.
Manatee says.
All right, they're in.
Okay. Manatee said that Ramlam stepped away for a minute, but guess we're good to go now.
Yep, they're moving around. We're good. Everybody's playing at a reasonable pace. This is going well. And we're going to get to see a pretty cool matchup here, which I don't think I've ever seen. Lice 1 versus the Machine Deck. So this would be interesting. Everybody get their pads and paper and notebooks and pens and all that. And let's get notes ready because this is going to be crazy.
It's a battle of Ryko and Hamster.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. It could be a DD War Lady. You never know.
Oh, that's right. That deck does play that.
Solar Recharge. I hate to see it discarding the Lumina. Is this the right Coco deck that Ace of Spades is on? Because I see a D Prison.
I have no idea. I didn't even know
Okay.
Raikoko played Liceborn.
I think he topped Peak of the Beak, the second
Peek of the
one
beak.
with Lightstar. Peak of the Beak and show me your feet. Give me something good to eat.
Peek of the beak. All right, let's see here.
Snack says time for many cards in the graveyard. Yeah, hopefully we get like a crew out there working to pick up all the graveyard cards. Got to get the night shift going.
That's it. So that wasn't the great. Well, that wasn't a terrible mill, right? Like, play spreader in the graveyard.
That's never bad. Never bad. He's got 2 names already, so
Oh, we got 2 plague spreaders in the graveyard. We need a zombie master.
we need a zombie master immediately. Yeah. No honest.
So he doesn't flip the Raikou here. Interesting. Maybe not a Raikou then? Huh. Interesting, interesting. Foolish.
Foolish a wolf. Oh, I think Celestia is coming down. Yep.
Yeah, but that's not terrible here.
Now we're
He
gonna
gets
find out what it
he gets a draw with the card reverse. Really not a big deal. He's got 37 names in the graveyard though, so
is. Well, that's all it takes.
and he got a wolf.
Because why not? That was a hamster.
So
Okay, it was a
yeah,
hamster.
I'm bad. Yeah, I don't know if you're bad, but why do you think he didn't flip that last turn?
I I don't know. I really don't.
Maybe he didn't want to lose the hamster to attack position, like losing it through battle. Maybe he just was hoping that he'd just get attacked and then, I don't know.
Yeah, might have just not wanted to reveal any information. Just wanted, yeah, like you said, just waiting for his opponent to attack into it.
Yeah. I do that a lot with my recruiters. I don't really ram into them. I kind of just let them sit there for a bit. So I get it.
Yes.
Euro Celestia looks. Is that what this is here? I don't even know what the real what the Celestial. I just don't play this deck ever. So.
Oh boy.
Oh, and that's a chain beckoning. Okay, so for two. Oh,
So
JD to the grave. So he's probably gonna take the JD back, right? Yeah. Okay.
yep.
So JD honest in hand. That's so good. Spooky. Got to stretch. Make sure you guys are stretching. Okay, you got to sit up, stretch, do all that. Stay
Maybe
hydrated.
do a few push-ups. Maybe do a couple jumping
That's
jacks. You know,
right.
get the blood flowing.
Because we're in for a gnarly match.
Gnarly.
It's gonna be gnarly. I don't use that word ever, but there we go.
Yeah. If you were to ever use it, now would be the time.
That's right, because this is gonna be exciting.
So we see another set from Ramlams. Could it be a Raiko this time?
So,
It is. Yeah.
and obviously, Ace of Spades is not dropping a Judgment Dragon when you have a board of Celestia and Wolf. Like that's just not worth.
Yeah.
So that
Sure.
makes sense.
So Ramlam's main decking, that was, I think he had that in his deck at Deck Devastators, the Tech Fossil Dyna, which is
Interesting.
unique.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it's
is.
unique.
I'm sure that caught a lot of people off guard.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it upset many Frog players if he had to play them.
Yeah, because it outs the dupe block, right? Instantly.
Well, it just stops the whole deck if they can't out it.
True.
Headstrong said this is going to be gnarly. You're darn right.
You're darn right.
You couldn't have said it better myself.
We have 39 people watching. Can we hit 40? I can't. I know I'm talking to myself because the last person is not going to hear me to come in here. But if you guys got family members, have them hit the stream so we can hit 40.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm being funny.
No shame.
I'm being funny.
Call all your family members right now and tell them to
right.
watch this stream immediately.
Gotta get to 40.
All right. Ramlams is making a comeback here with the
Fortress.
Freeman the Fortress play. Yeah.
We only have one screen. Oh boy. So is this an honest here? Do you drop honest here? I think so, right?
I think you, yeah.
Because you have the JD, don't you just win?
Right. Okay, come on. Get
Oh, he's going through all of the.
He's going. Wait a minute. He forgot about substep 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6.
That's.
Rookie mistake.
He could have just went to damage calc. There's no honest or anything else that's coming down from there, right? We're not worried about shrinks or anything.
Well, there could be an Earth honest. We never know.
It might be. Take notes, people. That's right. All the phases of the damage, the battle. What is it? The battle phase, battle step.
Yeah. I lost count.
I don't. I just
I don't play hand traps, so I don't have to worry about any of that crap.
I just know when it's my turn and I have honest, I win. If I drop it first, that's it.
Well, there's a +2 right off the bat, and does he have a monster?
So why did he set the book on top of that? Was that needed? Like, he has JD, right? So that's the exact game.
Yeah. He's not taking any chances.
Yeah, I don't want to run into Gores. Yep, I get it. Limiter, but you never limit her there. Correct. Yes, because you lose.
Oh, Ghost Rider. Big. What up, Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider's in the building. Big shout out to Ghost
Yo,
Rider,
Ghost Rider's
teammate.
here. That's it. Declare every sub-step to avoid getting sharked. Yeah, I get it. Well, no, we haven't had any sharking at all in 2 tournaments so far. Knock on wood. I don't think that's going to happen here. This is
I'm
more.
knocking on my desk right now.
That's it. That's not happening here.
Biz says, "Wait, don't you book the wolf to play around the honest?"
Yeah, that would have made.
Oh,
That would have
yeah,
been
that
good.
would have made sense.
Good catch. Good catch. Biz has been taking notes. This dude is in
Yes.
business.
Headstrong. Headstrong. I think you need to link up with Biz.
Oh,
No sharking.
whoa, hold on. I have an announcement to make. 41 watching. We have set a new record. Holy moly, we have 41 people watching this tournament on a Friday night having a good time. All right.
GYBU. No sharking, but you will get sacked. That's Edison Format. Some 41. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh boy, we got a concert going too.
Yeah, live music. You guys didn't ask for it, but you're getting it.
Only if you like bad takes. Yep. I don't remember what that was. What he was referring to.
That was me being a smart aleck to headstrong.
Uh,
Imagine not liking the stream, honestly.
yeah, I don't.
Well, Ryan,
Come on here. Everybody's here because they like the stream. There's none of that. This is good quality stuff. We got good gameplay. We have a cool tournament going on Friday nights. We have good players playing. We have players that are up and coming playing. We got crazy decks. Like I can go on all night. And on that note, I have to step away. JJ, take it away for me.
All right, no problem. So we got Ramlams flipping the Ryko or the hamster, getting the Ryko, and then attacking into Ace of Spades Ryko. Soul Release coming down from Ramlams. Seems like a pretty good card against Light Sworn, to say the least. Fitz up game 1. Wow. Fitz is going strong. That deck of his is pretty unique, definitely. I'm pretty sure he almost topped one of the events. I think it was Deck Devastators. He almost topped the very first one with that deck. Fat -1. Yeah, that's a problem. Soul Release is a -1, but it's just taking Light Sworn specifically off their graveyard stuff is, it's probably worth it, honestly. Beast Mode, you should come to. Yeah, well, I'll have Beast Mode respond to that when he gets back. So Trag coming down from Ace of Spades. It's a big Trag. Big booty Trag. Declaring effect. Discarding Wolf, taking the Hamster. Probably best case scenario for a discard, right? You don't really like drawing Wolf too much. There could have been a line where maybe he stacked the Wolf for the Plague, though, and milled it, but I don't know his hand, so I'm assuming that wasn't possible. Okay. Goyo falling right into a bottomless.
Back.
Summons the Aaron. Okay. Beast Mode, we got a comment here. GYBU saying that you should come to some 1K cash prize Edison tournament in North Carolina in March.
Beast Mode should. 1K cash prize. Yeah. Do you really want me to come home with 1,000? I might have to. I'm actually going to Cali. I'm going to the in-person RBET, so I will see people there. JG's going too. We got the dynamic duo going.
I'll be there.
And yeah, actually,
you guys, I'll be signing autographs from 11 to 3.
Oh,
so just text me or something.
That's it.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, North Carolina is not that far. Is it 1,000 first place? 1K might be worth the trip.
Yeah, 1K. Shoot.
Oh, it's in March. Oh. Big boy games. Big boy games might need to see beast mode in action. All right. What I'm missing some good stuff here though, ain't I?
So DD Warrior Lady's coming down, attacking into an Aaron. Looks like just wants to banish it for Ramlams there.
Just keep him off a third name there.
Yeah, we did see a soul release when you stepped away from Ramlams, taking Ace of Spades off some names as well, and banishing a Judgment Dragon actually. So that's pretty big.
North Carolina has Chad. I don't even know what that means. Like, what does that term mean?
Chads,
Yeah.
Chad. It's it means like
Okay.
studs essentially.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are some big name players from there?
I think Hydro Pump actually lives there. Cameron might live there too.
Okay.
I think a lot of the Rod guys do, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
From what I've heard, but I don't know.
Hydro Pump, you going to Cali in June or no? Did he not? Is he not going? Hydro, Cameron, Silchus. Oh, okay. Silchus is a beast.
Bryce, DD Loeb has informed Fitz he is out for blood. Well, it's unfortunate we're missing that, but you know we gotta watch some Lightsworn action. We gotta watch some machine action.
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to the in-person RBET. That's gonna be gnarly. We're gonna use that term again. Should be really fun. There's gonna be some big name players there.
I am not one of them, but I will be there.
Play some in-person, like haven't like held cards in so long, like actual real cards.
Heavy Storm hitting D Prison.
So there's what, four names? Three names still. I can't count.
3 names, yeah.
I wonder what the experience is like playing against Frog OTK in real life. Well, I can tell you a couple of things. It's probably about the same as it is playing on the computer, but less fun because at least when you play on the computer, you can watch YouTube videos and play Minesweeper and Solitaire while you wait for the combo to be over.
Or just simply walk away.
In person, you actually have to sit there and stare at the combo the whole time, so probably not as much fun. That'd be my guess. But I will say, Frog Slicer's a really cool dude. He is. He just is. You can't deny it. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's very nice.
Oh, I bet he is faster in real life. So maybe it's not as bad because you have to click everything here in Dueling Book. It's brutal. Is this an honest for game? Oh
no, it's not. Wow.
Oh, the double honest in the graveyard. If I just looked, I would not have said that.
Oh,
baby, this is crazy. Never mind.
Oh my gosh. Too much gas in the Lightsworn deck.
So Lightsworn just swifted this, huh? 2-0?
Yeah. That was a Swift 2-0.
Boy, so there you go. That's the counter to the Machina deck. Just slam Judgment Dragon and you win. Alright, the bracket's not working, so we don't really care about that. Let's go watch the other match.
10 foot, yeah.
And so I'm rooting for Fitz, not because 10-foot's he's a friend, but Fitz is on a cool deck, so I want to see that win.
Well, I'm also kind of nervous because 10-foot says he's out for blood, so you know what happens when he says that, right? It's just like it's game over. It's scary.
He's essentially going beast mode.
Yeah.
So we're in for a doozy. At beast mode, I thought you said toxic decks weren't allowed. Lightsworn's not Lightsworn's not toxic. It actually won the game rather quickly. If we had more Lightsworn, this tournament would be over already.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Casino Sworn. I mean, the deck topped. It's part of the history of the format. So, I mean, you can't eliminate every single deck that you don't like.
Oh, Hydro Pump said he's down to join comms. Yo. Can I get Hydro Pump in here? We're in the moderator chat. I need Manatee to get Hydro into comms. I'm down to hear Hydro Pump and pick his brain a bit. Because he just needs to have like moderator role, I think, to get in here for right now. JG, you working on that?
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you. All right,
Uh,
Hydro Pump, we're gonna get you into comms real quick if you wanna hang out. We got a guest star, y'all. A guest host. Once we figure this out.
Manatee is working on it.
Just give him moderator role so he can see us in the comms. I think that's all he needs. It's okay. He'd be fine with moderator role.
Yeah, it's just temporary.
We can drag him from general. Yes, we can actually. You can if he joins
Okay.
general, and you can just drag him in.
Okay.
Yo.
Hey man, how you doing?
Yo, what's up?
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, thanks for having me and running the tournaments. It's fun the past couple weeks.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm
Oh, for
glad you're
sure.
playing.
Haven't been doing too hot, but you know,
Well,
that's what it is.
the single elimination definitely causes some of that, but you know, you're playing good decks against good players, so sometimes that'll
Yeah.
be that way.
It's all good.
Did you use your standard today with the Blackwing deck or?
Yeah, I used Blackwing this week.
Okay. Nice.
With the triple D prison.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to the build I played recently. And the
Peak of the Beak.
Yeah, that one.
Nice.
So we Fitzel dropping a Caius here on the Spirit Reaper. And
Fitz is up
doing the
game one.
usual.
Is up game one,
Yeah.
right?
I always forget what that means.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Fitz is up game one.
it's got to be because it's from his view, so it's 1-0 him.
Let's turn down a little bit. All right. Yeah. So Hydro Pump is are you going? You're not going to live RBET? I didn't know if you answered or not.
I was no, I don't think so. It's like
That's fair.
cross country for me, so.
I see. I'm not.
It's a cross country for us too, but we're still going because we're crazy, I guess.
Nice. I was considering going.
I'm not sure how to turn Hydra up. He's a bit quiet. I don't know enough how to do that, but I just like turn.
You can, right click on my little name in the chat and see if I'm turned up the whole way for you.
JG, you got him?
Yeah, let me see.
We got 43
Yeah.
watching. All right.
He's at 100, so.
It might be
I
my.
can go to 200%. I don't know.
Kick him up to 200%, yo.
200. Okay.
Let's go.
See how I
All right.
sound now.
Yeah. How does he sound?
My mic's really quiet, so.
I think you
Okay.
sound good. I don't know.
I got you at 180%.
100. Yeah, that's it. If you're not giving yourself 180%, that's
Oh my
like
God.
putting 180% in. That's
That's
not.
strange, though,
Like, what the hell are you doing?
200% on there. It's like, what's that even mean?
Right.
All right. Let's see here.
So 10-foot, stacking for Plague. Summoning Arma.
Do you guys think it's strange he plays Reaper in Vayu?
No, I think it's awesome.
I think it's yeah, I think it's great actually. It's a good little trickery.
Yeah, I guess it's a little switch up.
JG.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier because.
Sorry. Can you kick him up a bit? They're saying he's still quiet.
Dang.
200%. It could be my settings, but on
It could be your settings.
the
yeah.
OBS, but then I'm like messing around with everything, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's whoever's streaming the stream. I don't
All right, let me see how that sounds.
That is not me.
I kicked it up
Oh,
and up.
okay. Yeah, it doesn't do anything if you bump me up.
Can you hear him now?
I could just scream.
I don't think I turned up my desktop sound, so I think it's better now. I think we haven't done the third commentator yet, so we're gonna work out the bugs this week right now on stream.
Manatee says it's better.
Okay, so maybe it was just my OBS settings, which I barely know how to use.
I'll try to talk louder.
There you go. You're
I have
good.
a little sore throat lately.
Oh no, you gotta get yourself tested for COVID. No.
No, I had that around Christmas time.
Oh no. Yeah, that's awful. Sorry to hear that.
It's all good.
Yeah, but the Spirit Reaper is like
Spice.
yeah, it's spice, right? Because games 2 and 3, you're gonna not attack into a set thinking it's Raikou or something, and then he just flips it up and gets a plus.
Yes, sir.
You could just also just like if you have a really bad hand game one, you can just summon Reaper and Scoop, and then they'll think you're playing zombies. More play expression.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what he had in mind when he put those cards in his deck.
I don't know. I remember we were talking to him about it one night, but I can't remember exactly what he said. But
Yeah,
he's got some interesting takes on the game.
Okay,
Yeah,
now this
we're,
saying he sounds better. Good, we got it.
I remember
Okay,
he
cool.
Played like 3 dust in this deck. I don't know if he still does in the main deck.
Down to 2, I believe now.
He's down to 2 now.
Oh, okay.
So
I only played Vayu Turbo in one tournament before, and it did not go very well.
yeah, it's not my play style. I don't know. I think you just gotta like the deck, and I just don't particularly care for it, but
I think
it's good. Definitely good.
yeah.
For
I
sure.
think it works best when it's like more of a control aspect to it rather than just trying to rush down with Greffers. And I mean it's a nice option, but I think it works better as a control deck.
Which is the way that he plays it.
Yeah, he does. Beastmode, are you playing in the tournament tomorrow, FLC? No, I was gonna play, but I had to pick between Saturday or Sunday. I was not given permission to play both days, unfortunately. Too much Yu-Gi-Oh this weekend.
We got Hydro on comms and we got Ghost Rider in the chat. We got the Dragon Turbo Unite right now.
That's right. The Edison Club. I'm gonna hop off. Great job with the stream, guys. Definitely be watching more. Hope to see some at the 1K. Yeah, 1K tournament. If I wasn't like traveling to California a month later or something, I would.
You're world-class traveler over here.
Are
Yeah.
you guys, close to North Carolina?
I'm in the Midwest.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So not
East Coast.
terribly far.
Massachusetts.
Gotcha.
So not bad. I could drive there in like 12 hours.
Spend 1K to get to the 1K?
Yeah, not worth, right? When is Yu-Gi-Oh ever profitable? Unless you're selling cards, really not. Prize support wise, anyway.
It's never has been really. Unless you're winning that dark end, right? Or you're getting the prize, like you said.
Yeah. So 10-foot is going off here with the dark end. I actually did have an SJC shrink, a real one, and I got rid of it years ago, or lost it, or whatever happened to it, and yeah.
Yeah, it's worth like $12,000 now. Or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's worth my house.
It's
pretty much. Some of these cards, man, I tell you. Even just like original print, first ed, just like Edison stuff is just insane.
Oh yeah, I'm on that unlimited wagon.
Oh yeah, definitely. You have to.
I'm on the common bent up. I don't give a damn as long as it's legal wagon.
Yeah, that works too.
People that actually do like the max rarity grind are just crazy.
Oh
you gotta have money to do that.
Money.
Yeah.
Which I never thought like old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, just playing this format would be like insane.
Oh yeah, no, I remember in like 2009, 2010, the super rare Trap Dust Shoe. I bought one on Amazon for like $35 or something, and now it's like, I think it's multiple. I think I want to say it's like 300 or 400. I don't even know.
Do you see 10-foot in the chat? Rekindling. This is unreal. Oh my goodness, He has an impression. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's something else in the chat.
Oh,
he's a character.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He's a great dude, though.
This is gonna go to game 3.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Well, I would hope not.
It's funny.
I don't know.
When I play against him, you'll just be chatting it up, and I'm not having it.
You're not having it. That you're like, I'm just trying to win. Okay.
I'm here to duel.
No, I hear you. I remember you guys play that Worlds, right? And he was. You hardly say anything to him. It's kind of funny.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I
Go
got
ahead.
bodied the match before, so
We were already down in the dumps.
yeah. Never
Ooh.
good when you go into the losers bracket early.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say,
No, never.
Hydro Pump has a YouTube channel, so y'all should subscribe to him too. Puts out some cool content. He's got, match reviews and decks and all that. So,
I need to upload a little more.
it's hard.
Consistent.
It is hard.
Yeah, it is.
That match kind of makes me want to side out Reaper.
I could
D2
just, like,
is
do,
just the
like,
finals.
random
Oh, go ahead. I'm
videos
sorry.
and I was just saying I could just do like random videos of me playing like jank, but I like to add like thought out jank rather than
Yeah,
rolling with it.
that's
For
what
sure.
I'm trying to keep the channel. I pretty much told everybody from the beginning, if you're looking for aliens or dinosaurs, you're gonna have to move on. Carpath might have some of that for you. He plays all kind of crazy stuff.
D2, this is the semifinals. The winner of this goes to the finals
Against Lightsworn.
against Lightsworn. Yeah.
My recent teammate, or recently added teammate, Ace of Spades, or Chico, as it's pronounced.
Yeah, he's been doing well recently. So
Yeah.
good for him. Good for him.
So I have to ask, cause like I was invited to Rod a while back, and I didn't. I couldn't go. So how's the server over there? You guys are like active in the team server or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just curious what the life is in Rod's team Rod.
Yeah, it's pretty active. Everyone just kind of has their own deck though, so
Oh
it's
yeah.
kind of hard to be like, I guess, work on a deck together kind of thing.
Mhm.
There's
Sure.
a couple people that like you can work on a deck with, but everyone, how Edison is. Everyone has like their signature kind of deck,
Sure.
especially most of the people in Rod. So it's kind of hard to like. Rog is always
On frogs. Yeah.
frog
Of course.
dragons or something.
Something with frogs.
frogs.
Yeah, something ridiculous with frogs.
And like Sylph is usually on zombies or heroes, and so
Nice.
It gives
really
you a
cool to
good
have, like people
Yeah.
working together on lists and stuff, even if it's like something fun.
I see.
Right. It gives you a good variety of what to test against, though.
Yeah.
I suppose.
But we do like internal tournaments.
Yep.
Which pretty good for testing. So I
Definitely.
like that.
Game
and what team are you guys on?
X2,
X2 drop.
Oh,
which is
interesting.
yeah, it
Newly
has
formed.
newish form.
Has a
We have
ring
like
to it.
15 people. Yeah, it was more for fun. It's a fun team.
I mean, at least it's relevant rather than Ring of Destruction in Edison. But
True. The card's not even legal, but hey,
yeah,
you didn't name it.
I'll just slip it into my deck list one of these tournaments.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
10-foot once again going off in the chat.
Game 3 to determine who gets a medal on their FL profile. Oh really? Oh yeah, this thing does give little medals. This little tournament, huh? Because it's on Format Library.
That is true.
That's
Good
funny.
point.
Will DD Love be the 2-time semifinalist? Find out next time. Yeah, he is a semifinalist right now.
He told me that there's a Reaper set.
Could have a Reaper in my hand.
The turn. I'm just reading some of the chat.
Are we caught up or are we behind?
Caught up with what? The chat?
The chat, yeah.
I think we're caught up. Someone said he sold his Blood Mephist. I don't even know what that card is. I don't think. It's
Oh
playing
yeah,
right
isn't that a synchro? No.
It's the 2011 prize card, I think.
Oh, maybe
It's
I
a
should know what it is.
Yeah, it's synchro and doesn't.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
2011, 2012, I think.
All right, so Fitz is drawing and passing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I want to see zombie dog deck win.
It's a cool deck. It's a cool deck.
Yes.
It's created this deck, right?
Yep, he did. He's a good player.
I'm pretty sure. The Troopa. Back to the Choppa. Mill and 3. Ooh.
You'll
Oh, yeah, the
never,
value.
you never know me. My favorite 10-foot maneuver is when he views the opponent's public extra deck. Gotta keep him on their toes. Oh, it's great.
He does do that.
He does crazy stuff.
First turn, he'll view his extra deck, just to keep you guessing. Manatee is on guard, so if we have too much shenanigans going on, we might have to throw out some warnings here. But
it's gonna be a Gores.
Yeah, he set him up.
Oh, interesting.
Spicy.
Yeah, he's really big on that card too.
Compulse. Yeah, I think
Compulse,
I have
yeah.
Compulse in my Blackwing deck.
It's a great
yeah,
card.
you played that one,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a really good card.
No chain. Okay. You could have chained here and bounced the car trooper, right, to stop the attack?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
might
you
have been
could've.
like, might have been worth.
He said he's not chaining.
No chains.
2 chains.
What if that was a bait to? He read that it was a Compulse set, and then
Yeah, that would be like 3,000 IQ, right? Like, hand him the trophy.
There's so much hindsight in Edison. It's crazy.
Flipping the Ryko.
So
That's a lot of traps milled.
Yeah, that's the duality of Ryko.
Yep, we got to take the good mills with the bad mills.
Ghost Rider, 10 foot is thinking. Yes, he is.
It's typically what he's doing.
Well, besides breathing, he's thinking, right?
It's like thinking, breathing, playing. Typically, playing is the last thing he's doing.
Yes, in that order, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nice Kai's play here, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, called
nice.
that. So this puts Fitz back in position. Caius is so good. So good. You play
One
the
of
best. He plays the best deck in the format. What do you mean you need Caius? Play Blackwings.
Tech Caius. One Caius.
Good. Nobody would see it coming.
Tribute my Shura for Caius.
Attack. Surge value. Main phase 2. Sack for Caius.
That's a new power play right there.
That's alright.
Yeah.
You just win, right?
I don't see how you're losing.
You'll never know me. 5 traps gone, 15 to go. Oh man, the dude's on fire tonight. Ghost Rider with a Kias.
Kias, yeah.
It is.
That is what that is. Is Caius so good? Blackwing doesn't have to play it. That's a good question. If Caius is so good, how come Blackwing doesn't have to play it? Because Blackwings is so good, that doesn't need Caius. I think.
Because the Blackwing cards are just better than Caius? I don't know.
You would rather normal summon?
I think Caius should be a Blackwing instead of a Monarch.
Yeah, we'll just give that to him too. They need that. Blackwing deck definitely could use that.
Pyramid Tortoise coming down from Fitz. And
I wonder if 10 foot plays Sirocco.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I certainly would hope so.
It's kind of hard to make. Oh,
there it is.
There he is. Yes. It's definitely hard to make the synchros without it.
Yeah.
Tech value.
How can they tribute it? For Caius? Well, Caius doesn't require a specific tribute to, monster to be sacrificed for, so you can use any of the Blackwing monsters to bring it out.
Imagine if Caius was like hypothetically a Blackwing, but he had like the same text as Elfin, where you could just summon him if you have a Blackwing on.
And still have its effect.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, that's like actually not even broken in current Yu-Gi-Oh, right? If Caius had that actual effect.
Oh no!
It's not even like it doesn't do anything. People are just like, oh, this card sucks.
Isn't Dark Armed Unlimited in Modern?
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it is.
You can have 3 Dark Arm, 3 BLS.
Are you serious?
Boss
What?
monsters don't exist. Boss monsters are your extra deck.
Wow.
Boss monsters say negate 5.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
wanna-
definitely not the Yu-Gi-Oh that I know. That's all I'm
No.
saying.
I don't want to play new Yu-Gi-Oh at all. Current Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. That's why we're all here, right?
So Fitz is in like a really commanding position right now. This
Yeah,
is
it's not just Kai is like super problematic because he can't beat over it.
no, and
Yes.
then Turtle is just as bad because if he does kill it, then it just grabs him a plague, and then he's free to do any synchro he'd like.
Yeah, but right, the armed wing is 2300, so yeah.
Oh, we gotta catch up on chat now.
Catch up on chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are moving fast here.
we have 40 people watching.
2300 bad stat line, says Snack. That is not very favorable. Yes.
The power creep is insane in modern format. Yeah, Ghost Rider's right. I couldn't name you a current card. First off,
Herald, right? Herald of Orange Light. Don't they still play that in modern?
I hope I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I know.
Probably not anymore because this stuff just got dumpstered.
Oh.
by the banners, but
I know that the card text has.
actually, I think it's at 1 in current Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's that
Yeah.
good that it's at 1. Wow.
Yeah, because it was like this crazy deck that had fairies and Orange Light was just too good. It keeps on popping up, so I guess if you guys want to get Ultimate Orange Lights, it'd be a good time for Edison Format.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, so that was
that-
like Edison was making the card expensive and current, both.
yeah, well, more so current, I think.
Right.
Wow.
That D
So-
prison is actually pretty big.
Yeah, it was. He's kind of like weaseling his way back into this if he can. 10-foot has some sort of follow up here. Armed Wing alone isn't going to do it.
No, not into double back row. Come on now. Where are the like fire cards in this deck? I haven't seen one yet.
He hasn't drawn 'em.
Does he sign them out?
I don't know.
Probably does. So it's like, oh, I'm playing Flameville zombies, but I'm really just playing zombies game 2 and 3.
Oh,
Ooh.
Caius from 10-foot. Oh, there's.
Ooh.
Oh, add that to the tally.
Yeah, added to the tally. Another solemn on Caius tonight. Hydro, we've seen about 4 solemns on a Caius tonight, just while streaming.
That's it. 40
a
viewers and
solemn
22
worthy
likes.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. 40 viewers and 22 likes. Putting on this tournament, having a good time. We got 22. My goodness. And it's free 99 to play, and we can't get a like.
Free 99.
That is crazy.
That's a running joke.
I
Oh.
like the as of now.
As of now.
No, it's free 99. Too much effort to try to enter. Nobody plays if there's an entry fee.
Right.
Number
right.
one and number two, I don't want to collect entry fees, so they're free 99.
People have to use their entry fee on their IRL bling for as you know.
Yeah, that's right. They gotta
Oh,
buy these
yeah.
cards.
See, we're doing you a favor
One,
in other ways.
three. How's that?
It was funny because James
Because they're
has
saving
his
all their
own-
money for cards.
Oh,
James has his own Discord for like Edison, and like he was doing something similar to this, where it'd like be like a 16-man tournament each week, and then as soon as he did one for like $10, everyone was like, "Er."
that
No one wanted to play.
was it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I
Even
think
10
it was
bucks.
all just rod players that wanted to play in it. It was like 5 of us.
Really?
Yeah, no one else signed up.
Oh, there's.
I
Crazy.
remember he had that other server going for a while.
Yeah,
Was it Gauntlet? Gauntlet Gaming, right?
yeah, that one.
Yep.
He did like free tournaments for a couple weeks, and everyone loved it. And then like he tried to do one paid tournament, and like no
Killed
one
it.
wanted to play.
No, these are free 99 always.
Reload.
Well, it's the same thing with the charity events, right? You got to pay. You know, they're always a little bit lower attendance because you got to pay. Granted, it's going for a good cause, so you would think that more people would. Whatever. I'm not going to go there, but
I don't know. know, man.
So,
Need the bling for the deck.
yeah. Yep, exactly.
I don't even know if I have cards to play on Sunday at the tournament. I have to look and see if I can even make the zombie deck. I might have to whip out Quick Draw again.
Did you look? Didn't you say you were going to go through your old collection?
This weekend, but I ain't got to it yet. We got to put on
come on.
the Circuit Series. Come on now.
I'll overnight you some cards.
Nah. I got something
All right.
in the knapsack.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm sure you do.
Just show up with no cards and ask to borrow a deck.
I'm sure I could. Somebody would have something there.
Oh, I'm sure you could. Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Here's my gadget deck.
Yeah. Thank you.
You would still win.
Maybe. It's hard to outplay people with gadgets. Come on now.
Yeah, you really can't, right? There's very linear.
Beast, you coming on Sunday? Yeah, I'm going.
What was that, Hydro?
It said it'll have like 3 yellow gadgets and 1 green.
Yeah.
I still mess them all up when I summon them. I can't figure it out.
Green. It's like Keegan says, like green
It's
gadget.
stoplight.
Green gadget.
Green. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Just tell them you're
Right.
beast mode. Most of the people in the locals know that I'm beast mode. I was beast mode before I was beast mode online. I used to rip apart regionals and everything else in the local area.
You'll like rip your shirt off like the whole.
Oh yeah, I would just walk in there green and everything, man. Used to tell people you won't like it when I'm angry.
Foam
Oh,
just starts coming out of your mouth.
I
Oh,
think
there's
it
a
looks
fire
like
monster.
Fitz is going to win this game.
I don't know, but he was hanging in there.
He's hanging in there, but he will shortly be going to the graveyard.
So I'm thinking Fitz is winning the game here.
Yep. Well fought battle by both.
So
10 foot almost came back.
So 10-foot has back-to-back semifinal losses. So close.
So close, but no cigar.
So
as they
our
say.
finals is Lightsworn versus Flameville
Flamville
Zombies.
Zombies.
That's crazy.
Thanks for not having that.
I told y'all,
Coming.
these tournaments are crazy.
Yeah, they are. They've been
What was the finals of the last one? Was like
double machines.
Double-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Double Machina. And
Yeah,
like
it was.
right after they actually did something, so everybody was interested in them. And now we
I
have
keep on playing against randoms online using.
the
Machina,
decks everywhere.
which is fine, I guess.
Yeah, I only played it like I haven't played enough of the matchup to know, especially with zombies. But I guess I got to figure that out in the next week if I plan on playing. Well, I do plan on playing the RBT. You playing the RBT?
Think so.
You think so? Well, I'm already. Come on now. You can tell me if you're playing it. No, you know, and it's like Blackwings. Like I play against Blackwings every day of the week. You know what I mean? Whether you're there or not, I got to be ready for Blackwings. Yeah.
That
Now,
is true.
Dragon Turbo, on the other hand, yeah, I always got something in the knapsack. Now I'm not losing to that again.
Yeah, if you guys are watching the stream and you're playing in the Rib, you gotta play Dragon Turbo.
No, don't be playing Dragon Turbo now. Come on.
Snacks has Zombie vs. Lightsworn 2009 all over again. Yeah,
It
pretty
is.
much.
It is. Cracked finals. Let's go. Yes, it is. So, Manatee is no. I don't think the bot's working still. Is it? Is it not? I don't.
No,
really.
Fitz is hosting though. So Chico, if you're watching, your opponent is hosting.
Well, it looks like D's Farts is hosting as well, which is a really crazy name. So I don't know.
D's farts.
Yeah, this has caught my.
Wow.
Yeah, it caught my attention.
Imagine being known as D's fart.
Oh my god. All right, let's
Wow.
see here.
All right, they are in.
All right, what does
Here we go.
everybody want to see to win? Let's go. Write it up in the chat now. We got Lice Warns or Fire Zombies. That's what I'm calling them tonight. I don't know what the name is, but
200 zombie.
I think I got a obviously rooting for Fitz.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like
That was
Ace of
my,
Spades,
raw
but
team member here.
yeah, I
Ace
hear
of
you.
Spades.
I hear you. That's okay. He's a good dude, but Fire Zombies is like that's crazy.
I remember that first Pumpkin Finals was Lightsworn versus Zombies. Yeah, Jikes. Jikes is probably one of the most underrated players because he doesn't really play that much. But yeah, he is amazing zombie player.
Oh,
for sure.
100%. I agree with that.
Big shout out to him. He honestly like he was kind of the one that brought zombies to the forefront, and
Watch his run. He has it on YouTube. Watch his tournament run and watch the plays he makes with zombies. It's insane.
yeah, he's a great player. I know he's still active in the forum, but I don't think he plays anymore.
If he wants to make me a deck, I'll play it for him. I will, in his name.
Yes.
I need to play zombies. Give zombies a run.
Oh, coming to the dark side.
Jykes also the Rescue Cat Master. Jykes' original write-up on his zombie list is an amazing read too. Yeah, he does have an article on edisonformat.com.
And he tells you that the deck's difficult to play right from the beginning.
Yeah, it is tough. It's really tough. It's punishing. That's the hardest part about it because everything that you have is limited.
Yep.
So
MST was set there, right?
Yep.
yes.
I'm not sure if I like that. I mean, unless he wanted to bait the right go flip.
I think that's his plan.
I think that was the plan.
So this zombie deck is also playing Rykos, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, Fitz always plays Ryko in this deck, from what I recall. It sets up the rekindling, right?
Yes, it does.
What if he goes for kindling here? Get
Well,
two weights.
that'd be gnarly. Oh, I use it again. That's a 3-time.
It's not going away tonight.
Nah, it's not.
That's the word of the night.
It is. It is.
Matter of fact, I might start using it every day. Stardust coming down for Fitz.
So he has to be side decking some of the stuff out because like game 2 or 3 we didn't see any Flameville stuff, and now game 1 we're seeing it all. So
he's using the Beastmode strat.
Yeah, I guess.
See, that's what happens when you make YouTube videos. Not everybody's on your strategy. What are you gonna do? You gotta adapt now.
I'm already one step ahead of the curve. Come on now.
Okay, I know. I gotta pretend like I don't know that. We're on stream.
Got a smoke screen.
Got a smoke screen. That's right.
Well, when I play Lice One next weekend, I'll be smokescreen.
Smoke screen of zombies.
That's it. Nobody's gonna see it coming.
The random D prison in the Ace of Spades. Is this right? Coco's deck from Peak of the Beak. This has got to be. He's got a random D prison in there.
Possibly.
And Lightsworn. Okay, that's what I thought initially, but
I'm not sure. I saw
the
random D prison earlier because I played against him.
D prison in the LS main deck is spicy. I would say so.
It definitely is.
Karina says, yes, it is. Karina says WTH. What are you referring to there?
I don't know. Something happened.
Don't know. Something happened that I wasn't paying attention to.
This is every week has been like cool decks. That's what this has been about. This makes it exciting, and we want to do this every week because you see cool stuff every week.
For sure.
We even had Glads in this tournament.
We did. She's probably miffed about the D prison. Haha.
Well, D prison's in like everybody's deck nowadays. Look at Hydro Pump. He's got 3 of them in Blackwings. He created this problem.
What can I say?
It's like
it's a great card.
Now you have to play it because everybody's playing it.
It's at least better than Mirror Force.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I wasn't going to comment on your video or anything, but since you're here,
Mirror Force is sus.
What are you saying?
Black winnings.
Mirror Force is like one of the few cards that you can actually just gain pluses with.
Yeah, but so is Icarus Attack. Anyways, Book of Life, bringing the Pyramid Turtle back.
What did he banish? Lumina? Yeah.
So yeah, kept him off. So he's on 3 names, and 1 JD gone already. Oh.
No need.
Well, if you're dropping a Gores on a Pyramid Turtle,
guess we take those.
Yeah. If your deck plays 3 Icarus, Mirror Force is definitely a lot less necessary. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but what world is D Prison just better? When there's a Stardust on the field, that's about it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's better against the mirror. It's better than D Prison Armed Wing or Ashura.
Why not just play D Prison and Mirror Force?
Too much.
Too much. Yeah.
Too
Well,
much.
people still have to play around it. Like, I get it. You know,
Right.
even if it's not there.
Not having it means people play around it or are bad enough that you win anyway. Who is this Biz guy? I want. This guy's speaking some facts tonight.
I don't know. By the way, he's been a top RBET. We'll see him in the
Yeah,
top
for
8
sure.
next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Reversals in the building.
It's actually Cameron Saunders.
Cameron.
Oh, is it?
I'm not sure, but it might be.
It could be.
You could be Cameron Saunders.
I could be. Apparently, he has like 20 ults.
I thought
Yeah.
you couldn't play on ults. Isn't that against the rules?
Well, he's an admin, so he can play on ults.
Oh, I see. So if I have to play on beast mode if I want to climb the ladder. I can't play on something else. All right. Not that I ever plan on climbing the ladder because it's like whatever.
Cameron masking his accent. Yep.
Yeah, I got one of those voice changers right now.
Nice. Aren't you guys from the same area?
Funny enough, we used to. Well, I don't live. He lives in North Carolina. I used to live in North Carolina, but we used to live like 30 minutes within the like in the same area. So,
Oh wow.
but we didn't know each other. So.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Still got 38 people watching. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks for hanging.
Yeah, tournament's coming to an end. This is the finals here. All right, I gotta always plug it if you guys want to play in this tournament Friday nights. We are not hosting a tournament next Friday night because it's the night before the big RBET tournament, which most of you guys are probably playing. But we will resume the tournament the following Friday. I'll probably still stream Friday night just for an hour or two just to hang out and slam cards. But the Discord is posted. I can try to post it again. And
the pre-ribbit Beastmode tier list.
yes, that's right. I gotta play that. You'll check in. Come on now. And
Everyone has a tier list nowadays.
Everyone's got one.
I actually didn't make one bit, but everyone seems to be doing
I
it.
didn't make a tier list.
Yeah, you can't be like everybody else.
Do people really care about that? Like, I don't know.
No, don't do it. We've seen 5 people doing this week. It's like
I'll spice it up.
You gonna spice it up?
Yeah.
sure. But Ace of Spades flipping Raikou. It targets Fitz's face down monster, which happened to be a goblin zombie, so that's probably best case scenario for Fitz.
Oh, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I apologize.
No, you're
yeah.
good.
I use my headset. I just can't sit in front of my microphone all night.
So Ace of Spades attacking Fitz's Raikou with his Raikou. Fitz chaining Book of Moon on his Raikou to pop the Gores. Nice play.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
this rekindling is about to be crazy.
How many
Oh, yeah.
cards he got in the graveyard here? Let's see. Let's check the rekindling.
He's
half.
got
Fire monsters.
Oh.
He's got the Fire Dog and 2 Magician.
That is gonna be hot.
It certainly is. Tier list feed the YouTube algorithm. Cannot confirm nor deny.
Do
but
they?
Probably. I don't know.
Tier list. Huh.
Aliens are actually low key the best deck.
Aliens?
They're definitely A tier.
Yeah.
At least A tier.
If Carter Safe Return existed.
A tier for A counter.
Yes. A for A.
Let's see here.
Did
So
you
this
Sark this turn? Yes. Okay, Book of Life coming down for
Oh,
Fitz.
Book of Life. What does he got here? 1, 2, 3. So it takes them off for Liceworn again, I'm guessing? The names?
You can get rid of
1,
like
2, 3,
Aaron
4.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Okay, so Ace of Spades runs multiple D prison. That's
Well, double JD is already gone, so Beckoning is the only thing that can really. Yeah, I think Ace
Dragon
of
Force
Spades
are
is in a
gone.
tough spot right now.
well. I think Ace of Spades sarked one of the
Oh, is that what that
something
is?
away. Yeah.
I didn't see it, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have a live name. He doesn't have a full live name.
So Fitz doing zombie things right now.
Yes, I'm so excited.
This could be curtains.
Because Gores,
Yeah,
as you can
definitely.
see, is sitting on top of the graveyard right now.
Yep.
Track's gone.
Track's on too.
And him with a tech battle fader.
Yep, this is it right here, y'all.
Yeah, it's curtains.
I forget who I was playing earlier. Oh yeah, it was Matt K. You just dropped a random battle fader against me. I was like,
Oh
I
yeah,
saw
that's
that.
right.
Oh, and he's taking it. He's not even attacking with the honor. He don't want to deal with any of that.
Nope.
think he's dead.
I would agree.
I think that's game. I think we're gonna go to game 2.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Pretty much.
Battle
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Flip return. Doesn't even matter.
Beckoning Light. Gores.
Beast Beats, Aliens are solid. I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen one yet, but
Alien second best deck. Yeah.
Is the alien master.
I would love a 2-hour Beast Mode video called "Why You Suck at Yu-Gi-Oh." Yeah, I wouldn't tell people why they suck at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Why
That's
not?
not.
Oh, not unless I asked you.
Oh, if they ask me my opinion, well, sure, they're asking for my opinion, but I wouldn't just
Yeah.
tell them they suck. I might
Right,
disagree with
right.
their plays if they're asking me why. How, sometimes they send me match reviews or their games and ask, and I tell them, but
That's different. Yeah.
make a tier list. People want the tier list.
Yeah. Well,
JG's not watching it.
what are you gonna say that's different than anybody else? You might have one deck above another where somebody else didn't, but
Look,
it's like it's the same. It's the
It's the
same
same
thing.
Yeah. All right, here's my tier list. Ready? We're going to do it live. Tier
Okay, good.
S.
You want me to type it into the chat so everybody can see it?
Black Wings, the best deck of the format, hands down. Number 2. Let's see. Probably. So how do we rank tier list though? Is it by tops overall? Because if we go by tops overall, zombies are still an S tier deck.
Yeah. Well, that's for you to decide. You're the one making the list.
Well, zombies, Vayu, those are top 3. I would say A list are
Gadgets.
definitely. I'd move them up a few. Machina deck is probably in the tier A, but like lower tier or mid tier. Quick Draw I still think is tier A tier if you know how to play.
Christia Sworn, right?
Yeah,
Fairies.
Christia Sworn, Fairies tier, all A tier.
Frog.
Frog A tier.
Frog is probably
S tier.
Close to S tier.
Yeah.
It's close to S tier because it's just it could just be so degenerate. Sorry,
That's
I
right.
had to say it.
Yeah, Frog's gotta be A tier. But the top of A tier.
Yeah.
Because the side deck can just kill him. And yeah, Liceworn, this deck here is prehistoric and not as good as Christia Sworn. So I would put regular Liceworn in B tier. And
Hero Beat. Where's Hero Beat? Where's Diva Hero?
Hero Beat is so linear. I just don't think. I think it can win when it's drawing well and has the right matchup, but I just don't. I think the deck is good, but not good enough to like outplay some of the best decks. I just don't think it has enough.
Yeah.
Like the best card in the deck is a 1900 normal monster that relies on Gemini Sparks and Hero Beat Blast. I don't know. I think it's still an A tier deck. But S tier is definitely Blackwing, Vayu, Zombie, and like Frogs are pretty much sniffing it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's about it.
Aliens.
Aliens, F tier. Don't play the deck. It's not good. It topped Pumpkin, by an extremely good GOAT player in a tournament that did not have high level players. There was some, but wasn't as packed as a lot of the other tournaments.
It wasn't as much of a premier event as others, let's say.
Yes.
Okay, here's Illumina.
So this is like the deck's best player here, right? Other than Judgment Dragon?
He has no guys engraved, so I guess he's.
Oh,
Well, womp womp womp.
he drew it.
It still says an attack, so.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh, Absolute Zero. That's got to be somewhere too. I think that deck's still A tier.
Diva Hero, yeah. For
Yeah.
Sure. Solar Recharge. Okay.
It's the Solar Recharge. Spicy.
I think X Sabers would top a tournament if you handed like the top 10 players of this format the deck, and then had them play in the tournament, and you would see it top.
So that's your next top then. Is basically
No,
what you're
but
saying.
you have to have like enough players play it.
Right.
Enough of the best players play it.
Do you have a third of the players play X Saber?
No, not a third of all players, just the top players. That's all you have to do.
Ooh, honest. That does something.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel good, right?
No.
You just honest the worst card in this deck.
I also skill drained Ace of Spades and he died. I had skill drain against him.
Skill drain.
Skill Drain, a great card.
Yeah.
Very good. Very versatile.
But this is Light Swarm Beatdown.
Yeah. 27 damage though. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's nothing to laugh about.
I need to hear you say why you think Black Wings is good. Sandstand, I don't know if you've been playing Edison Format for a long time, but Black Wings tops every event because it has all of the best cards. It's not fair.
Birds are always good.
It's so resilient to all side deck cards. It gets to play the most broken cards of the format, like Royal Oppression, Deck Devastation Virus. I don't know how much more you need to see. It has its own honest.
Oh, he doesn't mill. He doesn't mill Skill Drain.
The deck searches every monster in it. It has a 1-card synchro with Blizzard. We can go on all day. The deck is
Dark
utterly
Arm
broken.
Dragon.
Yeah, it can play Dad.
Black Whirlwind.
Has Icarus attack. It just blows up 2 cards on the board. I think it's pretty obvious. Oh, Oh, sorry. Yes, I was being more facetious, but
Do we shuffle or no?
someone's
Beast
messaging me.
I'd say yes.
Manatee says no shuffle. Whatever Manatee says is how we're rolling.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
I'm not judging. I'm just talking about Black Wings right now because someone asked. I'm not convinced Black Wings is good. All the 50 topping players just sack. Yeah, that's great.
It is
So,
tops
flip card now.
non-stop by chance.
Well, it is played with the most numbers. Like obviously, a quarter of the decks is typically Black Wings, but
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't doing anything. We are going to game 3.
Light Swarm Beatdown.
Beat is too fair to be great. Yeah, Hero Beat just doesn't have enough broken cards. Like it can control the board like first couple turns of the game if it's playing the whole Gemini Spark stuff. If you have the right sequence of cards, Gemini Spark for a certain play, or they can chain and get a 2 for 1 with the Spark, it can be busted that way. But it's too fair. That's a good point.
Dupe Frog would like to say hi.
Dupe Frog, yes. That's the most obnoxious thing.
Alias.
Yeah, you can't even beat that.
Yeah, if you can't even out that, you can't even play.
No. Yeah, how does that deck beat frogs?
Icarus attack.
No, I'm talking about
Hero Gemini Spark. Yeah.
Yeah. Every Monarch just slams down and you just lose.
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta play Miracle Fusion. I don't know.
Play Beast King Barbaros with Skill Drain.
That is an option.
I think Zombies is still a good deck. I think they're having some trouble right now, and I think a lot of the I think a lot of players that play the deck extremely well can still play and still do well with it, but um, I don't think it's as dominant as it was, I don't know, even 4 months ago. Like I topped like 3 RBETs in a row with the deck or something like that. The deck was like so dominant, and I just don't know if it's in the same spot. And same thing with value. I feel like they both kind of fell off a little bit.
So,
Crazy sequence.
yeah, Fitz attacking into a Raikou there with the Fire Dog. Ace of Spades milling the Raikou off the, or milling the Wolf off the Raikou rather.
So this is when Lice One's the best, when you're milling stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, you prefer to mill your wolves rather than draw them.
Definitely. Unless you have Solar Recharge, you don't really care if you go. Oh, and there's a
Oh.
Doors.
Possibly Celestia coming down, main phase 2. So, Sarcophagus.
That card's
Still comes
good
down.
too. We should.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, so this is a really strong
One of those
opening.
games.
Yeah, this is strong opening. All you had to do was hit another wolf there, and we would just been like, well,
Yeah, that's Lightsworn for you.
yep.
That's the deck. Casino.
Casino's working.
Casino is working. So T set from Fitz Pass.
This is probably a tortoise, right?
Pyramid Turtle or another Raikou.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mind Crush. Must sideboard that in.
Spicy.
That was gonna hit that JD out of the hand.
That was the idea, but it is now in the graveyard, never to be seen again.
Imagine if Mind Crush was at 3 in this format.
I don't really know why it's even limited, to be honest.
I think it was too good in past formats.
Yeah, I think the format before in 09, Lightsworn format, it was at either 2 or 3.
You just Mind Crush JD and you're like, oh.
But I mean, to be fair, Lightsworn was overpowered that format too.
Yeah.
I mean, triple charge, triple Gardna, triple Lumina.
Yeah, it was bananas.
It was.
Beast beats. I ended up winning that match with Ojama, by the way. Ended board was Arcanite Magician, Magical Android, Ojama Knight, Brio, and Setmoss, Snowman Eater. Oh wow. I don't even know how that deck really works, but it was pretty cool seeing those cards on the field. Oh, what is this thing in the graveyard? A shining
broken.
black sea.
Shiny Black Sea. Yeah, it stops a Synchro monster.
One?
Or destroys it.
Exactly one synchro.
It's not ideal against Stardust Dragon, but
Everything else is good.
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
it's an old.
Brio.
It can, yeah. Goyo, Brio.
So that card hurts zombies, huh?
Yeah, it does. And it just has special summon too, so
Yeah, it's nice against Vayu.
right.
It's kill their Arndwing.
That's kind of an old tech that from back in the day. I can't remember when this card came out, but yeah, it's definitely good
Came out
here.
in Ancient Prophecy, I think.
Okay.
So Fitz is really nervous here because he puts the fourth name in the graveyard if he kills this Lila,
I think he gets JD.
and then he gets
Right.
JD. Correct. So this is a pickle, they would say.
And you can't make Goyo to steal the Lila because Shiny Black Sea.
Yeah, this is
He needed
Fire Dog
Doesn't
would
have-
be.
Aces.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
have a zombie engraved. For...
Ooh, rekindling. Okay. Double Fire Dog.
Oh boy.
Honest here would just be not good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Flameville needs that fire honest.
That's right. Just like the Machina deck needs the Earth one.
Yeah. Every deck needs an honest.
Don't they have a Dark Honest now?
Dishonest.
Yeah,
What does it do?
it's the same thing.
Same thing for Dark Monsters?
I think so.
That's crazy.
This is, modern Yu-Gi.
Fitz got that dog in him. That's right. He's coming back. Fitz is a good player. Not
Oh.
that Ace of Spades isn't, but
How many thumbs up is? What are we doing?
I don't know. We're just they're having a thumb war.
Yeah, I guess they are. Oh, honest though.
So that was
Ouch.
bad. Oh,
Oh,
Okay. Kai's is pretty good there.
so that actually worked out pretty good because this keeps the dragon off the board for right the second.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right.
Drop like foolish. Oh, foolish was gone. So. No, there you go.
Lumina.
At least
Lumina
it's like a
discard.
game.
Yeah, this is it here. Looks like.
Well, you
Well, he
can.
would hit.
Yeah, I don't think it's game.
If he pulls a Raikou out, it's game. Yeah. Oh, he put it in defense. Oh no, because he
Well,
had blow up the board.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh.
Whereas
Yeah,
if
that's
you could normal summon after, then it would be game.
correct. Yeah, that would be it. Okay,
I guess
interesting.
if you just put Raikou so he doesn't mill insane. He needed 4 names.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. But he would have milled. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. So this is Ice One's so good when you're milling Wolf and not drawing. It's like so good.
Lightning Vortex.
Lightning Vortex, yeah.
I don't know what Fitz does here.
Lightning Vortex.
Yeah, it doesn't have a zombie for Mizuki either.
This is bad news.
So
So at this point, if I'm Fitz, I'm stalling this game, however way I can.
That might be something.
All right, so no honest this time. That back row can't be real, right?
Could be a deep prison.
Oh yeah, it could be.
But I see World Decree and Royal Oppression in the graveyard. I
Pressure
don't
would have
know.
been nice.
Pyramid Tortoise.
Who let the dogs out? Same thing, but lowers. Oh, so the Dark Honest lowers the. Oh. Lowers the attack.
So I think he goes for Goblin here, and then he's gonna try to make a bunch of synchros with the Fire Dog. Yeah.
Yep. The problem is, how can he get it? He can't get into Dark End, right?
Yeah, he can because he's got Goblin Zombie now.
Oh, wait a minute. That's gnarly.
You can make Stardust and then make
Dark End.
Oh my god. Look how explosive this deck is. I'm net decking this. That's it. Fitz, send me the list. Actually, we'll have the list posted for everybody. List.
So he has to make Stardust first. Oh no, he has. Oh no.
Well, he has Mizuki, so.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay. The list of the final 2 players will be posted in the Discord server and on Format Library after, I don't know, it won't be like right away, but it'll be posted as well.
This still loses to JD, doesn't it? No, he can make a.
Well,
another one. Yeah.
Yeah, you just darken.
I'm confused.
What do you mean? Why are you confused?
Like, why did he go to Stardust first?
To play around the Shiny Black Sea.
Oh, I see. I forgot that thing was in the graveyard. See, I would have just lost.
It's kind of funny how like Lightsworn just mills like a Necro Gardener or Plague. It just makes this whole situation like so complicated. We have to play around like a bunch of different things, and then you have to worry about
definitely
on top of it. Or
so
a lot of things can go wrong when you're playing against Lightsworn.
Yeah. So the reality is, Ace is just gonna draw a card, beckoning back an Honest, and win.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. But there's no way
you
can stop it.
Oh,
never mind. Holy crap. Somebody call a doctor. Holy moly.
I guess we didn't see that one.
I did not see it.
He's gonna rip
you just
control now.
Rub my eyes here. Jeepers creepers. Big Poppy hit the board.
Yeah, I guess you don't need Shiny Black Seed for Darken now.
No, you don't really care about that card. He can do whatever he wants with it.
Right.
Dark Arm Dragon. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got a.
And it wasn't beckoning. Oh, we called that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I'm definitely. We're gonna copy this. Play this next week. How do you beat that? How do you beat that board? How do you?
Rekindling is just such an amazing card. I mean, it's just.
JD has to be the top deck.
He had Rekindling, that.
Yeah, JD has to be the top deck here, right? Because then he can run over the Stardust and then blow up the board.
Yeah, that would be.
Control.
Well,
It's over.
oh, Fitz with the win with Fire Zombies.
Wow.
What a finals. That was crazy.
What a comeback.
That turn was crazy. So that
I
is
think
going.
It's okay without that. Well, no, Beckoning would have messed him up.
He could still. Well,
Yes.
yeah, he would have lost to the Beckoning if he couldn't clear that. So that is actually the finals of this second tournament we played this week. Fitz wins the tournament with Flameville Zombies. Shout
Very
out
cool.
to
Very cool.
Chico for second place with Lightsworn. So we have to give Fitz the role in the server now. He gets the PCS role and is going to be invited to the tournament at the end with all the winners. So the next Friday, we're going to not be playing the tournament just because our BET is on Saturday, but we will still stream and just kind of hang out and play. If you guys want to play in this tournament, join the Discord server. The tournament is always free, and it's the first 16 players that can sign up. 8 p.m. Eastern they start. Usually sign-ups start about 6 p.m. So I think that's it. Anyone have anything else to say here? We can answer some questions, and that'll be it.
Thanks to Hydro Pump for jumping on with us. Always good to hear his, a great player's perspective. So
yes,
appreciate that.
It's fun.
No problem.
Yeah, subscribe to Hydro Pump. Maybe he'll come out and hang out next time we're on. Maybe even next Friday if he's around. I'm gonna stream, and I'm down to have some people join the chat. So that was a hype finals. Yes, indeed. So any questions here? Anybody got things before we go? Piers' daddy is home. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were ready for Dad.
No, we weren't expecting that. Love the Fire Zombies. Yes, Karina, that's a crazy deck. I think I got to give that a whirl. Fitz has been on it for a while, and he's a really good player, so I want to see how good it is. Did all that through Shiny Black Sea, so that goes to show you, like, is that card really that great? It may not be as good as we thought.
Well, if you can spit out a Stardust like his deck can, then it's probably not that good.
Yeah, so that turn
in theory, yes, it is very good.
He rekindled and dropped Dark Arm with like 3 cards in his hand. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Not very good versus Flameville. Yeah, no, not very good there because he was just able to play around it. Yeah, no, it's definitely better against straight zombies because it just kills the Brio play or the Goyo play.
Right.
Definitely. So we finished the tournament by 11-ish p.m., so that's pretty good. We're right on schedule. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
So deck lists are going to be posted in the Discord underneath the winners deck list section. You'll see it there, and also will be on Format Library. And I think with that, I'm about to call it, y'all.
All right.
Say bye-bye.
Sounds good.
Peace out, everyone.
Peace out. Catch y'all on the